All right. I think we're good to go. Pretty sure. I don't know. Is the audio okay? I think it should be pretty good, but yeah. So I got 2, maybe 3 takeovers tonight, and also I figured I would do my Void Rift. You know how it is. A little bit later. I just pulled freaking a Nye, 3rd legendary on the Setron banner, almost all at pity, and it's my 3rd like garbage unit. It's so bad. Like my luck is atrocious. It's so terrible. So that's fun. Um yeah, is the audio okay? Just double check. What's up, Adib? Let me just plug this and then we'll get into it. So 1 second. Figuring out the stuff. Audio's good? Okay. Yeah, so we're on 30 Ninjas account. As you could see, just initially, I'm already kind of pissed because he has freaking A3 comment. Where's my comment? Setram, beautiful. We got Silas here. You know, Boreas. Does he have Vierna versus Silas? That does change things. Yes, he does. Okay, so we're going to be doing. Let me just double check. For this, we're going to be doing grade 2 and 3 gear 8s. So we're going to try to beat them all. How sleep deprived am I? It'll get worse progressively over time. It'll get so much worse. You have no idea. But yeah, hey everyone, what's up? um yeah, so we're pushing those 2 gear 8s. And then when gear 8 4 and 5 come around, which by the way, I will have a video on, I think the first video ever of no Valk or Comet. Like a guide for that. So I'm really excited about that. I gotta get the thumbnail done, but I'll upload it around when it launches. But yeah, so let's just quickly get into it. Gear 8 2, we gotta do 20 and 21. And Gear 8 1 is done. And we also gotta do. So I think we'll start with 321 purely because that is probably gonna be the least mind numbing. Purely because we have Bonded Silas and a Piercer Lord. So we're completely fine. It looks like he had a really good composition. Welcome back to the land of the living. Well, I'm dead currently, so yeah. Am I gonna do Void Rift? I could, yeah, but I was tinkering around with. So the team I was using was Hollow, Gluttony, Liam, and Iona, and that was it for like a video. You heard I was a Valderon stan? Yeah, Valderon's definitely my favorite unit, and you can clip that if you want. Hey, nice strike. The Torador boss fight is famously miserable for me. But yeah, so let's see. So Calypso probably won't help. Razak for the left. Alora, A2, probably gonna struggle still because Alora is ass. And also if you're asking why I would use Razak versus Nyx, because Nyx is technically better. I feel like Razak's better for his XP, so we're not doing that. I know he doesn't have Reeve, but if he ever gets Reeve, his auto will be set, and it's a small thing, but it matters. And now we just kind of, I don't know. Let me think. No Hatsit, okay. Bring Volca though. Then maybe Arrogance, or I guess I could bring a cost gen too. What do we need a cost gen? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out as we go. Because we have good gear here. We have 2 sets of Infernal Roar, so I don't think we really need that. Let's see. So I'm gonna redo the gear, I think. Because we have nowhere near enough attack at all for this. So, infernal roar. Okay. Here. Oh, that's a beautiful piece. Okay, perfect. What's up, Fireburner? You're in a game? Oh yeah. Um, their name is Nix. You can still do the cheese method? Yeah, you can, for sure. Wah clipped me saying Valderon's my favorite hero. I have been betrayed by my own moderator. I've never felt so betrayed in my life. Also, I think I'm gonna build Idril with more like better gear. I know it's not that big of a difference, but I am still gonna do that. And then I'm gonna see where we're at here. So yeah, the gearing part is always the most boring. I'll be honest. Okay, that's great. There's no way you have more of these than me. Why? I don't have any of these. I have one. That makes me so upset. You don't even have like any warlord weapons, and yet you already have a. By the way, what I'm talking about is 4 relevant stats on the chest plates. I only have 1, and it bothers me every day. It makes me so sad. Okay, that looks good, honestly. This is probably better, though, because we don't really need the attack speed too much. That's decent build. Idris Gaze looks good enough to me. And then we move on to Silas. Yeah, A1 Nyx is amazing, but Razak is better in the off chance he gets Reeve for the bond skill. You know how it is. You always gotta be thinking ahead, you know? You can't just stay in the present. You gotta think in the future. Also, this piece is just better than this one if you don't need the attack speed. If you need the attack speed, this one's obviously better. But I would like the attack, and the stats are already really high. Like this is a really good build. Just straight up, that's a really good build. I have Penitence is my favorite. Objectively though, this one is better. Who cares if it's optimal? I want to have fun. Probably not the best thing to do, but who cares? And next, I mean, this looks good enough. As long as we put like some calamity on it. Unable to revive. Should be fine. And then over here. Razak benefits a lot from attack speed, I think. And then this is not ideal. And that should be fine for Razak. And now we gotta build a Laura like she's the most important hero ever, because otherwise she won't be able to do jack. She's so bad. I hate Laura so much. 110 deep, no lord. I just went 215 deep with no lord. It was bad. And then I got elder. What's up, Blitz? Blitz, remind me some other time to make you a mod. I know you've been asking for a while. Huh. Is this your only Ageless Wrath middle piece? Wow. That is that's so unfortunate. I was like, we have such good Ageless Wrath pieces, and then you hit me with this. And it's like, you have 2 here, you have 3 here, and 0 here, and it's wow. Okay. Do you have any Night Terror? Can I can I ascend one of these? It'll make like barely a difference, but I mean, no, we're ascending this. We're ascending this. I don't care if it's your account. We're ascending this freaking thing. Okay, it's This is like this is one of the best Ageless Wrath pieces I've ever seen. Even though I know it's Night Terror now, if I ascend it, it'll become like the best I've ever seen. So Lord Pity should be 150 for how hard they are to get. I agree with you. Yep. It's like it's about $800 worth of ancients to get to Lord Pity right now. Okay, he's telling me to do it. We're doing it. This is such a good piece. Oh my god. Okay. That's beautiful. I'm in love with this piece. As someone who cares about Guild v Guild a lot, aka me, that piece is beautiful. It's very unlikely that we're ever gonna get a better piece than that. At least in terms of stats. Let's see what we have for Warlord. Ooh, okay. Very good. Crit rate's so low though. Yeah, it's from. Let's see, Warlord pieces here. I'll go with this one. We lose a bit of crit damage, but I would rather be slightly more reliable. It's not the best build ever. I'll fix it later, I think. And then I think this is probably the best. I'm not sure. It's been so long since I've done this stage because I took like a slight break from takeovers. Probably not the smartest idea considering I gotta do takeovers. But so bear with me, guys. This is gonna be really sloppy. Like really sloppy. One second. Someone's messaging me. Why are there so many people in here? Wow. Okay. You guys are all watching me suffer. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Prospector? Guys, Prospector is a good YouTuber if you want to check him out. He has it's not like a website, but his Discord server has like guides on all the heroes and stuff. So a lot of work. I don't even know how he does it. 3 Lego Lords, only ancient exclusive one of you have is Demi, and if she's even ancient exclusive, yeah, she is. Yeah, your account is terrible. I hate you, Qua, for your account. Like it should be illegal. Sorry. Okay. Let me lock in quickly so that we can actually get this done. Let's see. Dolores, that's a pretty good Dolores. Let's see what we could do to make this a bit better though. Looking through here, I'm noticing that although healing effect is good, I will probably use this when we do his Gear Aid 4, just in case. But the attack is more beneficial right now. Attack is beautiful. Attack here is better. Grip Hollow, I will have to do Hollow a bit better. But that's perfect. So let's just double check this. Pretty high roll. Can it get better at all? Is the question. Let's see. 24% is better. I'm not talking about it. We're just going. Already 700 more attack. Beautiful. Debbie, Araka, and Laya. Those are really good lords, though. Like, wow. You want a summoning session on July? Of course, I could do that for you, man. I'm gonna start doing more viewer summons from now on. I think it's just I've been so busy and distracted lately that I've been kind of all over the place. Let's see. Uh, I would I would keep some invigoration pieces just in case, because that one doesn't have attack speed, and I would like to have attack speed. Actually, let's fix the hollow a little bit. Not that the hollow's bad. This is not bad at all. Decent attack speed, but the rage regen is so low for a hollow that I'm gonna see what we can. So I would say if you could at all get a rage regen piece with attack speed for the ring, then that would be beautiful. I'm tempted to go this though, because I don't think we need the attack that much. Attack is not that necessary for your hollow. And then here, that's beautiful. And then over here, we're looking for, I mean, that can't really be beat too much. Going with this. And then rage regen and attack speed is great. Then over here for salvation, let's for attack speed and attack bonus. And I would like more attack bonus, but then again, does it really matter? Attack speed, attack. Not really. Like, we lost a bit of attack, but... And I would like more rage regen on the ring. But, I mean, it is technically better, considering she doesn't really need that much attack for most things. It's not that much better, but I figured I would just kind of slap random things together. See how it goes. I'll bring arrogance, I guess. Ardia banner when? I'm guessing next week. I mean, not next week, sorry, next month. Is my guess. I don't fully know. Jeez, I can't keep up with chat. I need to get in a second monitor. It's been so long. I'm so sorry to everyone who like wants me to respond, but I'm like, I'm like dead. I'm so bad at reading chat. Anyone who's been in here before knows that I am atrociously bad at reading chat. That is a beautiful piece. Sure, there's no attack speed, but if you ignore that, that is a but I think if we could get more attack speed, that would be great. Attack and then crit damage. Okay. Is it worth that, maybe? No, that's not good. What am I doing? Help me. What is happening? Okay. Let's see. Sure, whatever. I would like more attack speed, but am I lazy? I'm so lazy. I don't want to do it, but I think this would be better for what we're trying to do. It would be better. It would be better. It would be better. It's fine. All right. And then Volca, I'll build. Actually, no, I won't build. Good enough. Let's just get into it and see where we can adjust. Elder Guide when? I will actually make an Elder Guide eventually. But I want to do a Sulkaden's guide first. Phone for chat. Yeah, I'll do my phone for chat. But it's kind of almost dead. It's I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in a second. Just let me get the freaking stage done, okay? You don't come to a Destin stream for me to read chat, okay? If you need anything, just ask Qua. He got me. Alright, let's see. Alright, already half done. Look at that. That's beautiful. Alright. Frickin' boss is down. Easy as hell. Okay, and then now, we just kind of YOLO. I told you guys this would be easy, because this account is kind of cracked. Like, I don't know. Takeovers are usually pretty hard because I don't know, but like this is a really good account. Is all I'm trying to say. The thing I did there doesn't make a big difference whatsoever, but whatever. All right. Oh damn. I've never I don't even know. I didn't even know what that was. Thank you, Prospector. What even does a super mean? I have no idea what I'm doing here. Yeah. I can't multitask, no. Like I love multitasking, but I'm not the best at it at all. Alright, well, first try. Beautiful. Your polls have been spicy lately, so you're testing fate when it comes. Yeah, whenever your polls are spicy or on a hot streak, double that time that you were lucky, or more, is spent being unlucky. Here, Silas, Idril, amazing. Razak, obviously. And then Allura essentially did basically nothing, because we just instantly killed them. Oh, it's when they pay you. Okay, well... Thanks for the money. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. This is... You guys are watching, a delusional man. But yeah, I appreciate it. I forgot I set those up because I remember I was going through the monetization things. Like I'm kind of confused on the memberships or whatever, trying to work those out. Um, and I accidentally turned on super chats, so I didn't even notice. Here, okay, so it looks like he was using Arnelian. Interesting. Boreas is good enough, but Comet is better. Comet's so much easier to use. And then we're going to have two unyielding tanks. These two. Regulus is better than Baron, obviously. And then we have him. Perfect. And now we bring Laurel and Dolores. Dolores and then Laurel. And then what else do we need? I would like to bring Narvi or Dallin. Alright. And now we see we don't have a lot of attacks, so let me swap this on. A little bit better overall. Here, Twilight. Personally, I don't think Boreas is better than Comet, especially since yours is A3. So I'm gonna take that off and then put the other one on, because it should also help. Laurel looks fine, like I said earlier. Dallin needs literally 0 gear at all. Doesn't need to be geared. Neither does him. And then Brokir. Your Brokir looking like you have a Guardian set or Guardian piece here. Question. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Like I said earlier, Baron is better, but nah, let's see what I could cook up here. The Guardian here is worth it purely because the bonus is so good. Now we're gonna go HP. You don't have any HP. Okay, I would farm some Guardian up if you can. That's a good piece though. And okay, so I would just try to get a Guardian piece there, but instead I'm gonna do stats, raw stats, I think. Something like that. And then over here is better. And over here we're looking for Immortal Warrior. Like a donation, I'll get most of the money. Oh, nice. I still also remember. I mean, remind me after the stream to send you those information things. But if I pull 3 Kais in a row for you, then you have permission to get mad at me. $400 on Ancients is crazy. What do you mean? It's like 800 to guarantee a Lord or something like that. Do I want to do your 1,000 summon pulls for you when anniversary hits? Yeah, of course. I would love to. I'm not gonna say no. Also, I gotta what's it called? I gotta edit the video of pulling Venom 600 Ancients. I pulled really good things for him. It was amazing. I'm not gonna spoil it. You can watch Fasty stream if you want to see. Um, what am I taking over? Gear Raid 2 right now. We just finished Gear Raid 3. When's the update happening? I don't freaking know. I got some done. I got like 4 done, and I forgot to send them to you, and that's completely on me. I should have remembered. Here, okay. I mean, ideally we would also have defense. Like that is a beautiful piece. That's ridiculous. And then this is also ridiculous. Like, look at this Brokir. 111k and over 10k defense. This is a beautiful Brokir stat-wise. If you can get these types of stats similar with a Guardian set, you're never going to have to re-gear your Brokir again in your life. Essentially, is how this is going to go. Also, a max bashing is absurd as well. Like, that's a really good Brokir. Here, Olog. It could be better, but I think we're good for this. I would like to regear Vortex though, unless it's good. HP I would like to be higher. Healing effect is amazing. Attack speed obviously is amazing too. Rage Regen is absurd. The thing is, for Vortex, I would prefer just to have HP bonus as main, and see where we can get that up. Ideally, this I'm leaning towards really for the extra HP. More HP. We still have a ton of attack speed. This is a good build. This is very, very good. This is better. I think yours is better than mine, which kind of hurts, but that's a good Vortex. I'm impressed with that Vortex. Here we go. No, I would like. We don't actually need to gear him, but I would like to. Because actually no. Do I want to level it? We don't need to level it, but I feel like leveling it. We have enough gold where I don't think it matters too much. And then everyone else, fine. Let's go into it. Here we go. Also Dallin. And then I'll put down like Olog or something. Yeah, this is gonna be a breeze. I don't think we'll struggle at all. Not even once. I think this is gonna be like an insanely good clear. Because we have the perfect units, we have really good gear. The artifacts are really good too. This is gonna be easy. The big D like an elder. Yeah, you guys will get an elder if you let me pull for you. I pulled Venom and elder. Sure, it was new, so it was actually a good pull considering he doesn't have a lot of things that. Frick. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I pulled Venom and elder. I pulled him a what's it called? A Valderon as well. Valderon is pretty good, so that's amazing. It's essentially he's gonna carry him in arena. So Venom doesn't really care about arena at all. But yeah. Also, I realized I forgot to monetize the stream. Give me a second. Because if you start a stream on OBS, for some reason you can't monetize it unless you go into YouTube yourself and then monetize it from there. I did that last time and I made $0. I don't make a lot from streaming because I don't put ads as often as most people. Because I just put them in a set frequency and I put them at like 18 minutes, which is fine. Yeah, so generally for every like 1,000 views, I'll make like $8, $6. So I don't know. The pulls I did for Venom were crazy, right? I got a legendary in every like 10 or 20 pulls at the end there. Like the luck was so terrible for most of it. And then I picked it up at the end, and I would have beaten Zucania because my pulls were better if I didn't get penalized for pulling Venoma. Who, by the way, after the stream, he said he was happy I pulled him Venoma because her A2 is good. So I got penalized for a good thing. So it was rigged. I should have won. Wow. Okay, that is atrocious. Generally, that locks on and works, but apparently not today. Turn on members while I'm there. No, I gotta like get perks in. I wanna get emotes, but I might have to commission someone because Rowdy's not available enough to get that done. Rowdy's very busy, so and I the thing is I really like his style, so I kind of want to wait for him, but I might honestly just like get AI to do it. I don't know. As long as I get like some cool artwork of Jerry, and I'll be happy. Because I love art so much. Like art is some of my favorite, like one of my favorite things, which is partially why I don't really want to do it like AI or like I don't know. I'll have to commission someone. It's a mess. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Now we wait for comment. You guys think I should redo my Gear 2 guide? Because my old Gear 2 guide I use Silas and Vierna, which is BS. Like who why is anyone watching that? I feel like it could have been so much better. But it was like my third video ever, so I guess it was good for the time. But like also I messed up in the middle and I left it in because I didn't know how to edit. You wouldn't know what it's like watching an advert? I don't know. Yeah, I do actually get some YouTube Premium revenue. Total, I think I've made like $4 from YouTube Premium watchers, which is pretty good considering I don't think that many people with Premium watch me. And I feel like ads pay more, maybe? I don't even know. Yeah, there's not that many YouTube Premium watchers, honestly. Here I'm putting Vortex here purely because I don't trust Regulus to live, even though he probably would. And because I know Olag will live fine because of his by the way thing. Now here you just kind of do your thing. Because I don't need these tanks anymore, I'll just be doing this and then that. You know how it is. Whoa. It would be harder if you don't have an A3 comment, but barely. And now we just kind of wait. So you gotta wait for 2 hits here. So we're gonna count it. 1, 2, put down your units, your 2 unyieldings. I put Regulus by accident instead of Brokir, who was supposed to be my main tank. But it doesn't matter. That's the perks of having a good other tank for unyielding. And then the reason why we have Dallin is so I don't have to pull the tanks so early. So that I could just place her here. She soaks up the damage, she soaks up the damage. If you have 2 DPS, you will have to manage your tanks a little bit better. And then here you do Decimus. You can just chill. And then eventually he'll friggin' die. And then boss will get mad, stop being mad. And then I like to put an unyielding tank, which is why having a second unyielding unit be a good tank is so good, is because then you could like, or like having one of your main tanks be unyielding, sorry. Is because when you get to the later stages, the boss hits for 90k a hit. So you want to be able to survive that ideally, so that you have some time for your other units to come back. So then you can cycle your tanks, Decimus, all that stuff, and then you're guaranteed to win. While if you only have Olag, for example, if he gets the shield off, he will live. But if he doesn't, you'll just straight up die. So that's why you kind of want to have a strong other tank, and then you got to manage it. So you just got to kind of think ahead. Why do so many people like Gon? You have him and you don't know where to use him. Gon is the best because he boosts with like, well, he's not the best lord. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but he's one of the best lords because in my opinion, he has the best lord skill in the game, or at least one of them, purely because it works so well with his team. And if you add it together, it gets like 60 to 80% stat increase or something stupid like that. And all of his faction allies hit like a truck, and it's ridiculous. So that's why he's so good. And also chaotics are really good. So anything that buffs Falchia is really solid. Elder, I don't think him. I mean, not Falchia. Sorry, Ardea. My bad. If anyone buffs Ardea, they're automatically pretty good. Except Elder, because Elder's lame. I'm kidding. But anything that buffs like Ardea, Sargak, you know, Gon is buffing, like, he buffs Valderon, who is a really good unit. Like, one of the best units in the game. I just don't rate his lord skill as high as other people. But that's besides the point. But like he buffs those units, which are some of the strongest units in the game. And because his lord skill is so freaking strong, and he's even still a good unit, like he's a great tank. He's just so good. You know, you can use him almost anywhere. He's one of the best arena units. He's one of the best guild. He can be used in every PvE content to really good degrees. And even just slapping him on for the lord boost can be completely worth it at times. He's just good in like every way. But if you disagree, that's fine. I know a lot of people who have Gon don't like Gon, but the people that have Gon and all of his units say he's probably one of the best units, just because he's so good at buffing. Also, I'll read chat in a second. I'm not reading chat right now because we're focus mode. Boom, boom, boom. Waiting a bit. Boom, boom. Go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait for this to hit. Pull him back for the cost. Wait a bit. Pull him back for the cost. We don't really need the cost that much, I don't think. But it is good. Here, we could then place Vortex like that. I just know because our Vortex is so good, he won't die if he's healing someone else. If he's healing both, he might die. It depends. Like, my Vortex, I think, can barely hold on if he's healing 2 people, but most Vortexes can't. I know this Vortex is really strong, so it might be able to, but, you know, it's good to put him there. Yeah, let's just see. So, boom, I don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Boom, boom. Pulling everyone now, so that we don't die and that we actually get the cost, because the cost is just so important. And then moving on, once again, wait for 2 hits. 1, 2. And then I friggin' failed to put that down, so we're going to be in panic mode a little bit and put him a little lower. I do not recommend that. It is a lot harder to time, but you can get it done just fine. I'm going to wait a little bit just so I don't have the time pressure. And then here, as long as they're both making that kind of animation, then you can put it down. And they go off of percentage of HP, so you don't need any gear whatsoever on the units that are blocking those guys. It's 80% of the max HP. That's why when you have like a shield or something, your units won't immediately die, just because that's like how it's calculated. And then boom, 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 boom. We don't have Laurel because I didn't put Dallin down earlier. If I did, we would be winning slightly faster, but okay, so now like that. All right. Oh, hey, Sebastian's here. Use Maul? No, no. I've used Maul, and it makes me want to cry. Like, you can beat it solo Maul, and it's fine, but yeah. What's up with Jarian? I don't know. Jarian says hi. There's Jarian. Jarian is doing great. So I forgot to pray to Jarian recently. Wow, I was just saying you had like no you had very few good guardian pieces, and then we just got one that was pretty solid. Like obviously not godlike, but yeah. So let me just write down. I would get better Invig and Guardian, ideally, just in general. Keep any Guardian with defense percent and especially HP percent mains and whatever subs. And it's like you want to make at least 3 ideally for most content. You know, they don't have to be good because Guardian's just such a strong set in general. Um, I'm just writing this to him, by the way. And then let's see. So the gear is really solid. Like, gear-wise, he's doing good. Like, I don't think there's anything I need to say to get ready gear-wise. Because, obviously, we can get better gear-wise. But he just needs to farm normally, you know? I personally... I mean, what would I even do? What gear raid is there to focus on? Gear raid 2 for Invig and Guardian. But that's kind of it. For gear raid 4... I let's see. So we got Lasir, which is good. We have Artemis. No. So we will have to use a weird strategy. But like, does he have Valk? He does have Valk. Honestly, with this account, I would farm like slightly more artifacts to like max this one out so I can do it. But genuinely, I think I could possibly beat stage 6 of Gear Raid 4 with this account. I think it's perfectly fine for that. Like, sure, I'll have to strip the gear and min-max it a lot because the awakenings aren't too crazy. We don't have Artemis, which does cause some issues. But realistically, we have Hars, we have Valk. We don't have Gwendolyn, but that's not needed. Like, this is good enough. I think stage 6, Geared 4 is doable with what you have already. I'd get a few more artifacts just to max the realm tear here and the geared stuff. Realm tear is very rare. Yeah, it's surprisingly rare. It's just no one really cares, you know? No one notices that realm tear is hard to get. When you're only missing Gon and Ardea and Luguru, you want Gon. I would still want Ardea over Gon. Like, I don't know if this is a bad thing to say, but Ardea is just so freaking broken. I would rather have Ardea with Vladov than Gon with no Ardea. Also, let me just go back up here. So, why am I letting the first Golem go past Decimus? Just because sometimes Decimus will die too early. If you don't wait a little bit. If he's not skilled. So I know he is skilled, but it's a reflex thing. It's muscle memory. Yeah, Realm Tear is very hard to find. I pulled you like 2 Wailing Skulls at one time and only 1 Realm Tear. Also, I started editing it and then I got tired and I fell asleep. So I haven't I'll like upload that on a rainy day when I don't have content. I think is what I'll save it for. But yeah, so we did Gear A 2, we did Gear A 3. Let me just double check the... I might actually... I do have to do Punch's account in a minute, but... And then I'll probably be done for the night, because I just want to do a quick takeover session. But let me do it with Pod on. And let me put on your old, like, Wisdom gear, for example. You know, it's not perfect, because the attack's very low. But let me just, like, try with this, with Pod on, to make sure that your auto looks good. Have you gone? I want gone first. You pulled 9 whaling, you're banned. I'm kidding, of course. But, like, come on. I've been looking for my last whaling skull for so long. I pulled 5. I'm 1 away from max. And I pulled 3 in 1 week once. 1 weekend. And apart from that, I pulled like 1 or 2 others. And I'm just out here suffering a little bit. You know how it is. You really need a greed for stage 6 because you don't have anti-heal? Do you have Valk? Because if you do, then you'll be fine with greed for sure. You do need him A5 though. Just a heads up there. Alright, beautiful. sell it. Go like this. Boom, boom, boom. It's so crazy to me that I could do this like mostly on 2x speed now, like pretty easily with little room for error. Like obviously I mess up still because I keep getting distracted. But it's just crazy to me that the first time I did this, it took me like 2-3 hours of just constant attempts in order to beat this stage. And then I ended up, now I can just do it super easily. And it's just kind of crazy to me that you can, you know, you could do something so much that it becomes that easy. I know it's kind of a pointless observation, but it's an observation nonetheless. Also, since we have pod on, I'm putting vortex there. All right. 2 hits once again. 1, 2. Popping those guys down. I don't know why I did it in that order. 2, 3. Boom. Here we go. And now we wait for Decimus once again. Putting him down. 1, 2, 3. You could sell them right here if you need the cost, but generally you shouldn't need to if you've done it right. Like we didn't even place much. Actually, wait. Since we have pod on and it's broke here, let me do this. The big brain to make this go faster. I'm a genius. Boom. I pulled you 3 whaling and like 7 twilight and like 10 sharpshooters, right? Because my luck with those with sharpshooter crests and tier of twilights is absurd. It does not make sense. I get so many tiers and then I get like no whaling skulls on my account at least. Here, let me figure out gear 3 and yeah. Blitzity is bad. Nah, he's fine. You don't need to time it out. I could time him out too if I wanted to. Greed is one of the rarest epics, but he's free. He's free as well, so I would just Oh wait. You sold him? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you're gonna suffer. You could use Mari instead, by the way, for the same thing. It's just Greed does damage, and he slows so much better and more consistently. But if you time it specifically properly, Mari technically works. It's a lot harder, but she does work. So, Fastidious, just look up grade 4 Fastidious, and he shows you how to do it. I remember at the time I was telling him like, no, there's no way that I was essentially just saying there's 0 way that Greed is worse than Mari because he was saying he thinks Mari was better, and I was telling him no, absolutely not. That's not true. And he was like maybe it's possible, but I think Mari is better. And then he tried Greed when he was doing all those takeovers, and he was like, yeah, you're right, Greed is better. So much better. It's not close at all. Is the funny thing. Damn, that HP bar is not existent. It's non-existent. Here, I'm gonna keep him here just for a little while. So and then sell Silas, you know, put Alora. And now as long as they're somewhat geared, which they should be generally, it'll be fine. Or you could make the auto if you want to like basically ungear everyone. I don't know, maybe I should ungear everyone. I don't know. Do you want me to set like a better auto? I don't know. My autos are all scuffed as hell. I'll put this just in case for the auto. You know what I mean. Yeah, Blitz has multiple life sentences. I know, right? Blitz is a little rascal, that's for sure. If being a little rascal essentially is what we call doing a bunch of war crimes, then Blitz is a little rascal. Blitz is wanted in every country, all of them, every single country, even the ones with no laws. I don't even know if there's a country with no laws, but Reed is more consistent. Exactly. Your Vierna is not doing enough damage with Mari. Maybe you gotta get a better Vierna gear. I don't know. I'm sure your gear is good, but I don't know. It does work. It's just you need Morgan for it or something. If you get Demi or anything, she would work. You know. Oh yeah, Windows version. Enjoy your extra gems. All right, well we're done. So, I think yeah, everyone already knows the strat. Waste of time. What do you mean waste of time? What are we talking about? All right, so we're done. Um, you don't have a Lego Lord? Oh, yikes. Okay, so um, I don't even know if the Vienna way is doable without a Lego Lord. Genuinely, I don't. I think you need a Lego Cultist Lord or something for stage 6 at least, because the damage threshold is just so insane for no anti-heal that it's really brutal. Um, Punch, do you want me to go now? Let me message him. You're up. Also, if anyone wants a takeover, just join the Discord and then you'll see the prices. They're not that high. I think they are the lowest out of any content creator that I know of. Potentially, I think. I don't even know. But if you want one, I do have time tonight. But I'm gonna get punches done and then probably stop streaming, honestly, because there's some things I want to do with the rest of my night. I just kind of want to chill out a little bit because I got back from a trip which I did not enjoy that much. So um, let me try to find Punch's login. The Okay, here's the. Actually, Punch, can you send it again? Oh yeah. Enjoy Jarian. Oh yeah, my Discord also has a lot of leaks in it. There's so many vegetables in there, it'll make like no sense. Actually, no, sorry. There are vegetables in there, and it's not gonna make sense, but I'll have a video out in like 2 days on the vegetables. Because there's a whole farming event that has like 60 assets in it that's coming to the game. It's so funny. One second. Um, you finally pulled Baron? There's no way you didn't have Baron before. Baron's not rare. I mean, he's kind of rare comparatively, but also he's not like that rare. You know what I mean? Give me a second, Ninja. I just need a minute. to log off. It was a pain doing Gary 2 without him. Do you have Brokir or Regulus? Because those two work too. And Gone, I guess. But and once I used I used an unskilled abomination. And that sucks because he does not have enough unyielding time to work. So I had to use like some crazy cycling strategies, and it was brutal. I don't know how I did it, but I did it for a takeover. So that's also something you can do. But yeah, I am in Punch's account. Oh yeah, so we're going on Punch's account. What content did you want done? You had to use Abomination? Yeah, it sucks, right? Like it's so painful, but it's doable. But it sucks. It's so painful. Anyways, here we are. We're on Punch's account. He likes to punch rabbits. As you can see, he's a lucky bastard. Look at this. I don't want to be here. I think Punch genuinely has the best ancient luck I've ever seen out of anyone ever. Like the other day, he just casually was like, "Hey, I pulled a Praetus, and then I pulled a couple more shards, and I got Valderon." He just messaged me that a couple days ago. He was just like, "Oh, on this banner, you know, it wasn't even a banner. You just pulled Praetus and Valderon almost back to back." So you're gonna see a lot of BS in here, like some of the best heroes on any account I've ever seen. Like he just needs to farm a little bit more gear, and then he'll have like one of the best accounts. It's crazy. All right, let's see. So he wants 50k blood if we can, or at least we're gonna get close. Which I think should be fine, because if we look at this, he doesn't have Sulkadins who would help, but he does have A1 Zilla 2, A2 Twin Fiend. We got Hex. I think we have a Raka. Yeah, we do. All right. And then we also have a Nightmare Core. We have like everything. We could do whatever we want. Should I try Valderon? Should I try to deny myself from the Valderon accusations or whatever? I mean, we have Valderon here. I don't know. Let's see. So the reason why I don't like Valderon is purely because his Lord skill is kind of not good. Like, just straight up when you're using other chaotics. Ugh, but you kind of need him to do all the damage. It's so weird. I don't know how to use Valderon for Guild Boss. Confusing. I could though. But do I want to? I'm not sure. We do have A1 Lust. But this is a crazy account for sure. No, no, I don't want Valderon. I don't want Valderon. Also, A5 Hars is insane. That's absurd. Like, if you had A3 Laya, that would be absurd too. But she's so much rarer than the other ones. You got Elder and Ardia. That's crazy. Corridor, I might use. Because we do have A5 Arrogance, A1 Lust. And then we also have Salazar. So that would be good. I'm so jealous of the A5 Cerberus. I'm gonna quickly look at this though. like if you had a really good Ageless Wrath set and he was fully skilled, which I wouldn't fully skill him, by the way. I'm just saying if he was, you would get like 130k BP or something like that. It would be so stupid. Yeah, let's see. So, what do I even want to do here? There's just so many things to do, I don't know what to do. Because we don't have Sulkadins, not like it matters. We'll still hit 50k, depending on gear and whatever. But we don't have A5 Lust, so we can't really use that. And let's see, so... How much does Yovar do? Barely anything. Really is getting cycled. Braun is getting 100 mil. Respectable as hell. Villa 2 looks like getting a lot of use still. So it looks like it's like Villa 2 and then Piercers. So just normal stuff that it's always kind of been. Razzie is doing... I mean, this is all like Yovar stuff. Where's the no Yovar, no Sulkadin? Is what I'm trying to see for inspiration. Here. Okay. So they're running just like the old meta team. I could probably run that. I'll try a couple things. So we're gonna do Araka, Hex, and Silas. And then we're going to go with Twin Fiend, Zilla 2, Dolores, and then Cetrum. And then we're gonna be bringing in Laurel, and then we're gonna be bringing in I already got Dolores, and now we're bringing in my brain's freezing up. Who are we bringing? Who are we bringing? Hollow. Hollow, that's who it was. And then we're bringing in... Huh. What do we bring? I don't know who to bring. Maybe Laya? Because if we look for Piercers... Dargak would do damage. Infernals. Nocturne would do a lot of damage. I would like to use Laya though. Personally. We get 4 DPS. Twin Fiend will do extra DPS. And then we cycle her and her and her. Okay. Perfect. But yeah, your gear has gotten so much better lately. Obviously, I would say I would farm a lot more. Still. Because you do want to farm as much as you can. But last time I was on here, it was a lot like less. And now it's a lot better. Like the gear is really solid. For sure. You're good in there. I just know you don't like farming that much compared to summoning, but I get it. This is the best piece because it is 4 relevant subs. I think it is possible this one is better, but I do like that one more personally. Over here, we don't have that much in terms of necklace, which what sucks. But it's okay. We will see. And then here, I do think it is probably worth this. And then maybe we can make it up on the left side. Look for Warlord pieces. For ideally high crit rate. Actually, wait. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. We're looking for as high crit rate as we can get. That's a really good piece. I will look at it later. I'll go with this. It's not ideal. Let me see what we can do here actually. 21% crit rate. It's better. Yeah, I mean this piece kind of killed it a little bit, unfortunately, because we don't really have the we don't have any crit rate, right? So looks like we're going with this one actually. It's not ideal. I don't think we're gonna be able to hit 50k. We're gonna get close though, I think. I'll tinker around for sure, but I would keep farming a little bit. You farmed all the time. You only recently started pulling better gear. Hey, that's good though that you recently got it. Because I know you were having like atrociously bad luck. Like some of the worst gear luck I've ever seen out of anyone. Like you have the best summon luck I've ever seen and the worst gear luck I've ever seen. It's so funny. Not funny for you, but you know, just as an observer, it is funny. Here, let's see what we get. So we're looking for these two stats. Ideally, looking for crit rate, attack bonus, attack speed. We won't be getting. Crit rate with attack is decent. Crit rate with attack. It looks like we're probably going with that one. Or like this. I'll go with this. Here, boom, boom, boom. See where we're at. That is beautiful. And then here, that's not bad at all. Although I would personally like to look for something with attack bonus instead of flat attack. Sharpshooter Crest does not help Hex at all. So Spirit Siphon should be going on him. Just a heads up for later. Max Guild. Max Guild, perfect. Let's see. And then Zilla2. You would rather have better gear luck, but no, but you'll take fun champs. Yeah, you have really nice champion luck. That makes me upset. Like, where's my Ardea? I've pulled 2 claws, and that's like the only chaotic units I've ever pulled. Lots of heroes, lack of gears. Yep. Thalin good in Gilby Guild. Yep. Thalin's pretty good for defense, but he's one of the better BP champs in the game. So he's very good on both ends of the spectrum. You lack heroes. Yeah, Blitz, you and Punch are the exact opposite. And now Qua's kind of in the middle. Qua's like gotten to the point where he's good of both. Here the left side doesn't really match, but that's okay, cause I'm here to help. We're going to bring out, I think Infernal Roar is better. But we don't have the pieces for it. Let's see what we have for Soulbound Arcana. Because we don't really have anything here. Fortunately. No. Okay, we're going Ageless, I think. Ageless is not ideal. I might swap Ageless onto someone else a little bit later. But, I mean, we have Wisdom, I think, which should go on to Advened. So we'll see what we get. Boom. And then here, Ageless is up there. Do we have any other Ageless pieces? That's not bad. That's pretty solid. I don't know which one's better. I'll go with this for now, and then if it needs to be better, I'll make it better. Your left side pieces are really solid. I don't think you need to farm left pieces anymore, but I would continue to farm grade 3, I think the most. Will probably be the most beneficial. Go, let's see what we got. Like, sure, the left side stuff could be a little better, but all things considered, this is really solid. Let's see what we got here. Not bad. I don't know. I'll go with this. Because why not? I would like the attack speed, so. What does this get us? I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but all things considered, it's not bad. I need the attack speed is the thing. And then we have this, which is better. I know her exclusive is decent, but the Wailing Skull just scales so much better. There's no way you're sitting on 2 Wailing Skulls. Yeah, we're upgrading this. I don't care. I'm not asking. I'm doing it. Just a heads up. For everyone watching, the Wailing Skull actually gets double the increase per level. Also, you're never gonna use these. It gets double the increase per level. As it does earlier on the last 2 levels. So the last 2 levels are by far the most beneficial. So that's why I'm scrambling to level it, just because Keep all of these, by the way. Everyone. I would keep all the books. I would keep Lucky Legacies, Idril's Gaze, Samsara, and then the Horn. Those are the ones I would keep. Everything else can kind of get discarded because they're not that great. Alright. Boom, boom. Beautiful. That's gonna help. Still 2 is gonna do a lot of damage. Let's see what happens if I do this. I'll go like this for now. See what happens. It depends. The thing is, Hex is not A3, where he would be far better than Zilla 2. So I kind of think we'll do about the same. Then we gotta gear Setrum a little bit. Yeah, takeovers. So many people are here for takeovers. Like, they're not asking for takeovers. I'm just saying there's a lot of people in here watching me do takeovers. And it's really weird. Because usually that doesn't happen. Here, let me see what we could do. Either with a broken set, or I think maybe we can do Night Terror. Like, this would be good if it rolled well. The subs are really strong. See what we have over here. I mean, that's good. But does it stand out? Not really. Wisdom I want to have for Twin Fiend. Let's see. Okay. The thing is, Infernal Roar is the best for him. But do we have good enough Infernal Roar to justify? I mean, actually, possibly. Because Setrum doesn't need full crit rate. So maybe us not having crit rate in the middle piece at all is okay. Okay, someone's trying to message me. Okay. Let's see. Crit rate, crit damage is not bad. There we go. That's pretty solid, honestly. All things considered, I will be going with this for now. I might change my mind a little bit later, but it's okay. Boom, boom, boom. I kind of want this. I might actually swap this on someone else. I don't know. Hard to say, considering I'm having a stroke. Like, what am I doing? I don't know anymore. Like, we don't really get... that's not bad. That's solid, I guess. I mean, the attack's a bit low. I would like more attack. And then, artifact-wise, we're gonna have to go with this. Spirit Siphon would be great. That's fine. And now we look for Wisdom. Wisdom. I'm just gonna go with this. I don't... Actually, this is almost as good, but I think that one was best. Not bad. That's not bad. Solid as well. Your wisdom pieces are pretty good. 28 and 22. 8, 22. 32. Over here. Alright. And then on the left, we're going to be... Honestly, I'll go with this, maybe. And then Annihilating Might on the left. Attack speed is a little low. Purely because we don't have it there. Should be okay though. I mean, does it really matter? And also, I think I tested it, and I think Tear of Twilight is better. I could gear it better probably. I will try and figure that out after. But I'm curious how far we can get now. What we have. So Rage Regen here. I would keep more of Rage Regen if you can. General. For Invig. Okay. Salvation, it looks like, is what we're gonna go with. We're looking ideally for the most Rage Regen we can get. No way I'm taking that off Hollow. She deserves it. But I'll put it there. And then over here, we're looking for, I guess, Salvation. I don't know, like attack. Does it matter? Not really. Sure, whatever. And then Tumultuous Horn, we do want a higher one, ideally. Because in order to cycle her properly, you do need a high one. See, so you only need 6 of those, even if you wouldn't really max that one anyways, but this one is ass. I would never. I don't think I've ever used the Tomb of Horror in my life. And then I might delete those non-dupes. I don't know. I need this leveled however much I can, I think. Considering that you don't have many, I might just use this. You're editing another Yovar vid and hanging out? Oh yeah. Yeah, your videos have been getting better. I've noticed your thumbnails have been getting better. Like, I like that you have more of a theme. For sure. Imagine not having an A1 Ardea. Damn, that's brutal though. Qua, as much as I love you, man, you got kinda destroyed there. Cause yeah, having an A1 Ardea is criminal and should be locked up. But yeah, I'm using this. I know you're fine with it, but we do need the extra boost there. Here for Invig. It's buffering. Buffering. Okay. And then Hollow. Which yet. Good attack speed, good rage regen. Good attack for guild boss. Scarab is good. Honestly, I would just get some mithril for this stuff. Like Euphoric Orb, you could max for sure. I would max Euphoric Orb just for that, ideally. Here, we're going to instead get that out of here. Garbage. Invig, whatever we have, doesn't matter. Boom. Actually, I should probably put some stuff on the Now let's see. Actually, we might have the invig for this. This obviously is not perfect because we're at about 9,000. Let's see how much this gets killed. A little bit. Here, this is good. More attack anyways. Over here, no attack bonus on those, or no attack flat, I mean. It should be fine. And then boom. Let's see. So we lose about 300 attack. And now you might be saying, 300 attack? Why not put it back? It's worse, right? But she actually gets a 10% invig as well, which makes this just better. Because 10% of like 10,000 obviously is more than 300. That's just, I don't fully know how it's calculated, but I do think it calculates the total. Now let's look. This would be so perfect if it was a mythic piece for Dolores, but nah. So we're looking for more than 24%. Ideally. This is rolling very well, so I'll use the last bit of gold for that. No. I don't know why I made that noise. That is brutally painful. And then of course this one rolls better. Obviously I'm staying with this, but like. And then here we're looking for Calamity with attack and attack. I know it's on Valderon, but it is better. So we're going with it. It's worth it. I trust me. You can swap gear in this game, so it's fine. Does this guild boss auto do 71k plus? No, no. My guild boss auto only does like what's it called? My guild boss auto does like nothing. It's so sad. Oh shoot, did I stripped some invig. I gotta redo that. Gotta redo the invig. Go. And now Dolores is good. Hollow is good. Laya, good. Raka. Okay. We're good. Let's see what we can get out of this. Can't wait for saved gear sets. That's gonna go crazy. Once I pull Hex exclusive and Zilla 2, my guild boss is gonna go crazy. Oh yeah, for sure. If I get those two, I'm hitting 60 to 70k. Obviously, yours will be better because your Hex is A3. And Hex's A3 is so broken that it's not even funny. But yeah. Oh wait. Oh, but I want the Laurel boost, man, but I know it's not better. Can't I go like this? I can. That's so trippy to me. I don't know why, but I don't know, it just feels off. Here we're gonna wait a little bit, you know how it is. Trigger hollow and then you guys. Maybe it's not better to leave Laurel down, but I would like to get Stetchermall off. Oh, because we don't have Volca, Laya is fine to not have a maxed horn. Obviously, it's better to have a maxed one, but like, doesn't matter. Nah, I gotta redo it, I think. Because I messed it up a little bit. Messed the timing up a bit. It's fine. It's been a while since I've done Guild Boss, surprisingly, so. Alright, let's see how it goes. And then I wait a little bit, you know how it is. Sell it. See, so it's 1, 2, please. 3, barely. That's so close. I don't know why it's so close. Generally, it's not that close, but it is here. Interesting. I think it might be the Pantheon, honestly, is what I think I'm. It's not worth it. Oh, Twin Fiend's not getting. What am I doing? This is such a scuffed run. Okay, we're fixing it. Does he have a morale set? I don't know. Probably not. I doubt he does. Very hard to get a good morale set, you know. Oh yeah, hey Mike, what's up? Yeah, Mike's been editing a lot for sure. We do this. Boom here. I know it's better to have Zilla2 in the front, but I still prefer to run Twin Fiend by Laurel. Like maybe that's just me, but that is what I prefer. So because you could do stuff like this where you get more Twin Fiend ults off. The only worry here is Dolores cycle. But we should be good. Hopefully. Is it even worth keeping Laya down? No. That's why she needs a better Tumultuous Horn. Should we get it off? Otherwise. Obviously it's not perfect, but I should have maybe kept Setramalt for that shield. Okay. Yeah, it's better to just wait for the stylus, I think. And then, does it matter with Twin Fiend to wait? I don't know. I'll let it go. And then the timing looks pretty solid for the shield. Spectrum was wonky there. No clue why he was so wonky, but he was. Now, this. Like, not a perfect run, but still pretty good, all things considered. $48K. Considering my recent Lego Lord reading video, Timal's Horn really is the definitive artifact to put on her. Exactly. It's just ours is not leveled very high, so that's why it's tough. Yours just 230 mil. That's insane. That's absurd. Sorry, I'm not reading chat much. When I do Guild Boss, I don't read like at all. But I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, Hex is in AW, you know, Cetrum's in something random. I think it really is just like a little bit of gear. Needs to be a bit better. But like the fact that we're almost there is still crazy. So I'm gonna try one more time. And then yeah. Do I want to try your Guild Boss record? If we could do it a different day, that would be great. I don't want to do it today. Sorry. I want to get this done and then go relax for a bit. Yeah. Zilla 2 is doing so much damage. And she's in a Soulbound Arcana set. Like it's a good set, but it's still nothing like absurd, you know? And she's still doing that much damage. And I didn't even time her perfectly. Let's see. Silas is in this, which honestly for 100 mil, he shouldn't. This is weaker than you would expect for 100 mil. So still really good. It's just these two pieces are very, very strong. And then these ones are also very good. Max Spirit Siphon does a lot, but like the fact that Hex is doing so much as well is kind of crazy as well. Setrum doing his job, you know how it is. So let me try to time things better. Oh, you were half joking? Okay. I'm gonna go paint a picture of Valderon. Yep. And I'm gonna say Valderon is ass. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Gonna wait a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna trigger these two. Un, deux, trois. Boom. My French is terrible. I haven't spoke French for so long. Apparently, when I was like a baby, I could speak really good American Sign Language, French, and English. But then I proceeded to not know how to speak any of those languages when I got older. So that's a fun time. Now, if Laya had maybe more, I think it is just the Pantheon actually. I think if the Pantheon was higher, we would have a lot more rage regen just passively. Well, here I'm gonna wait a little bit just so that we can actually get Dolores Assault off. I'll wait until about here. One, two, three. Beautiful. I am going to get this off just because why not? I would like more rage regen on the Zilla 2 anyways. Yeah. Do I wait a bit for Dolores? I think I have to, right? Maybe it's not the best for the timing, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I should have waited for Laurel. That's on me. Missed opportunity there, for sure. Fine. I get like infinite tries, right? So even if it doesn't go well, it's all good. Um. No. No. We're redoing this after, for sure. I'm like speedrunning it too much because I am a little tired. Chances are we'll get close to 50k, if not hit 50k on manual, but for autos, it's gonna be like slightly off, and then that'll just come with time for like the gear and stuff. Because the gear's not bad. I could see us hitting 50k very, very soon. I need to figure out the timing better. $46. How do I say Valorant is better than Gone in French? Yeah, but it's not true, so swap Hex and Silas. Why? I like placing it like that. Look at this damage. Look at this damage, man. It's pretty good. How's the Elder treating me? I haven't used them once for anything. I did Northerner trials with Isolde instead of Elder. Or mostly because it was for a video. No Valkyria Northerner trials, but yeah, so I'll get that out next time Northerner trials comes around. Can I just like bookmark this and say, when you get better gear, I'll hit you 50k autos? Because I am tired and I would like to get the rest of it done. People got pissed at the Valorant tank. Yeah, right? And then I told my guildmates about it, like, and they got mad I put him too high, which was absurd. So like, was my take valid or was it bad? Was it a bad take? Yeah, I got like a death threat or two from that, which is hilarious because that's the first time I've ever had that sort of negative reception. People were both defending Valorant to an insane degree, and also were defending uh they were also defending Elder, which I don't understand. Elder has like one place, and that's if you have Ardea or Valkyria. He's good in a couple areas. You have both Gone and Elder, so if the chaotic faction trial ever comes out, you're ready. I would like Gone. Give me Gone. Okay, so you also said Gear Raid 1, which straight up I think we could beat. We already did 2. We already did 3. Okay. You want Gear Raid 4 when it comes back around, and then Void Rift. Honestly, for Void Rift, you could beat Nightmare easily. I can just tell you don't really like Void Rift that much. So, I'll do this stage, but honestly, you can do it for sure. I have a bunch of videos on it if you want to just follow my videos, because I guarantee you have the heroes I use. And all the replacements and stuff. For this one though, for everyone who like is watching, you can use Medan or Elowen. Medan might be better because she's HP based for the stage, but it doesn't really matter. I like to bring Hex and then 1 DPS. But if you have Boreas and Comet or whatever, just use Boreas and Comet. And then you want to bring what's it called? 2 tanks, sorry. That's what it was. I'll bring... It feels like a crime not to bring your A5 Elder, so I'm gonna do that. And then here, you know, got whatever. Just slap that on. He's missing crit rate, that's not good, but does it matter? Not really. We're gonna win anyways. This is just kind of a display on how to do it really easily. And this works on any difficulty. Do we have any more ageless pieces? I'll just do raw stats. Like that's a really good piece, like I said earlier. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're cooking with this one. What the hell? That's amazing rolls. That's almost as good as my best piece, which is also a curse piece. Here we go. Put that on, and then let's look for Calamity. Look for something good, ideally. Perfect. Alright. Skipping on a Void Rift? Yeah, he doesn't like it. And there was a bug recently where some people had it. Here, let me read chat quickly. I know this isn't professional, but yeah. Fasty kept muting me, yeah. And it's like, I rated him high. I got a death threat? Yeah, I did. It was like kind of veiled, but it was clearly someone was just pissed that I rated him kind of high instead of amazingly high. You got Volca exclusive 3 times in the past 2 weeks. That's so funny. Yeah, boatload of rewards is being missed out on. He could do it too. I just get it. It is boring sometimes. He was at the second highest tier. It was fine. For you, could have been lower. He's only awesome in single target and also AoE in arena right now. Exactly. See, Goha gets it. Listen to the good players who are like at the top. He's not that good in Guild v Guild. I've seen like maybe 2 or 3 high ranking Valorant teams. And that's because one of the Valorants was like A3 or A5. He's really good with his A3. But I don't think you should account for that with A3. He agrees with everything but Ajax. That's fair. It's just the way I ranked it is I said I'm also ranking them based on their Lord skill. And he doesn't have a Lord skill, so therefore he has to be worse. Essentially. As a unit, he's amazing, which is why I put him so high for not having a Lord skill. But like the reason why Venoma is so low is because she's missing a really key component, which is that she's a terrible unit. It's not because her Lord skill is bad. It's just you gotta have a bit of both. You know, that's why Ajax is so low. But Ajax is really good for sure. He's good in so many things. Gear 4, Gear 1. He's good in Guild v Guild. He's good in Arena. Actually, no, he sucks in Arena because it costs too high. But you know, he's really good. Brings you PTSD from raid tower battles. That's fair. From Doom Tower. At least if you kind of get it down the first couple of times, then you'll be good. Here you can place Olog here if you're using Olog, but I like to put Vortex and then your tank here, and then I put one unit kind of here. I'll do Boreas. For me, I do Boreas. You could use Vierna. You could use Boreas, Comet, whatever happens. And then here I use Hex right on this tile. But instead, we're going to be using Comet there, just to have him. And yeah, Boreas is really good here because he hits both sides. And the first time I beat the stage, one of my oldest videos, I used Aeon pull strats, and it's probably my favorite strategy I've ever created by myself. It's almost impossible to use anywhere else because it just doesn't make sense. But I was so proud of that thing. I'm gonna face Hollow right purely because although Brokir does benefit very heavily, we're regearing Boreas. Yeah, Fearless is a point of view. People are dumb for being mad. See, go as my boy. He's right. Like, it's opinionated. I said it was opinionated. The reason why Sulkin is just so high, which people got mad at as well, is because I love Sulkin. I think he's good in so many areas. But if you don't agree with that, that's fine. Put him lower. It depends on your point of view. Nothing wrong with that. Actually, no, we're putting this on him. And over here, we're looking for create an attack. Ideally. That's good. Okay, perfect. Attack speed's a bit low, actually. Who cares? I don't want to ungear the guild boss team. I want to keep the guild boss team roughly the same. That's why I'm kind of doing this, is because I want it to be similar. There's no way. Why do you get so many like random DPS pieces and sets? It's so funny, internet. Because I don't get this many random things. Elder should be lower than what it is on the board. You really hate Elder. Like, so many people who commented love Elder. They love Elder. It's absurd how many Elder defenders I got. Because objectively, Elder is not good. He could be lower than Venoma. Genuinely, I think he could be. Like, he just doesn't have any place in the game apart from being able to buff Ardea, which is why he's higher than Venoma. It's purely because Ardea exists. Because Elder he doesn't have that many uses. Like, he's in the wrong faction to do what he's doing. Essentially is why I don't think he's good. Yeah. So once again, it is opinionated and does not really matter. Weekend threw off your whole weekend of content. Second. Forest let you down, so you got someone you recently got and boom. Okay. Oh yeah, you were supposed to put the I'm a Crusade video so long ago. You lost all ability to use your brain? Yeah, you did. And since Goth is here, it's possible. Yeah, Sulkinins is your #1, and you have like every H exclusive except Sulkinins. It's so funny. Sulkinins would probably get us 50k though. Sulkinins helped you do Geared 121, Nightmare 4, 46k, and Nightmare Void Rift. Yeah, exactly. And people say Valderon is far better than him. And to me, I just value the versatility. But I just think Sulkinins can do more with, like, you know. Best character in the game for you? He's the most fun. I would say he's more fun than Silas. Because Silas just kills everything, but Sulkinins, like, entertaining. will get used in some content eventually. The words used for Yurden after saying it was possibly better than Ardea. Yeah, I mean, I get the complaint. Not the complaint. I get the observation, though. Like, I don't have anything against the observation. Because it is true. Most heroes that get released are ass when they get released. Like, you very rarely see good heroes when they release. Because generally, they're made for future content. Which is just how the game works. It's a little weird that they do it this way, but they do. That's just a fact. So I do agree that they will probably get used in content. Like Dahlia is the most blatant, oh, this is for future things type of character I've ever seen. Because why does Dahlia have the worst range I've ever seen? Oh, comment doesn't hit there. Oh shoot. That's not good. No wonder I use Hex. Good. At least it should spill out, because I think Brokir has a block thing. Or Boreas can kill them. There we go. We're good. False alarm. Alright. Well, that's the stage done. That's kind of how you do it. Beeks got mad at you that I sent the Furious Torrent position, so you can't help anymore with Codex. Why'd he get mad? Codex is not... Like, if it was something Guild related, I would get it, of course, because, I mean, you guys, like, it matters. But Codex, like, who cares? Like, if I tinkered around for a couple hours, I would have figured this exact same thing out. It's just like a time saving thing, because there's literally not that many things you can do with Codex placement. So it's like I was bound to find it eventually. He's too competitive. Tell Deegs he's old on my behalf. Tell him he's a boomer. Did you just hear people think Valderon is better than Sulkadins? Yeah, people think Sulkadins is second to Praetus. Genuinely. Genuinely, most of the people in my comments were saying Valderon should be top 2. And to that, I was kind of shocked, because the thing I don't understand is, sure, if you're saying like his the highest point of them, maybe you could justify it. Like the peak of a unit, maybe Valderon's that good because he's that good in arena. Sure, you know, that's fine. But a lot of, like, I clearly stated that I valued versatility, like variety of things they're that good in or amazing in, which is why Praetus is number 1, because he's good in everything. So I clearly stated that, and then people just didn't care. They said he's the best. And it's just like, come on, man, watch the video. Yeah, Valderon's good. Like, I'm not saying he's bad in any way, shape, or form. I just think he's overhyped. And I will probably sometime eventually, I will be on Nishan's account, actually, using his Valderon, which, with, like, by the way, debatably the best gear you'll ever see. And I guarantee Valderon is going to be worse in stuff like Guild Boss, which is what a lot of the Valderon defenders were saying, was that Valderon is amazing in Guild Boss and stuff, and he's good. But you're going to see that even with the best gear possible, he's not going to be as good as the actual, like, good teams. So that's invalidated. Guild v Guild, he's proven to not be very good. Arena, he's amazing, obviously. And then stuff like Void Rift, obviously, is going to be good because every character is good in Void Rift. You could be Void Rift with epics. Who cares? I tend to value Immortal Codex, Guild v Guild, Arena, and Guild Boss the most out of anything. And Gear Aids as well. I think everything else doesn't matter. Genuinely. I know maybe that's controversial, but I think that's the only content that you actually have to think about when you're thinking about ratings, because Void Rift is easy. Valderon is hyped as hell, hyped as hell. I know, right? Like, it's crazy. But then, like, And so many people don't agree. Like I was talking to, don't tell anyone this because it might hurt him a bit, but I was talking to Zucania when we were kind of behind the scenes waiting for when we were gonna pull Venom's Ancients or whatever, and we were just kind of chatting, and sorry, I'm gonna get this because I need it, but essentially they were like, Zucania essentially agreed that Valderon is overhyped and not that good. And he's used them a bunch, so like I use Valderon and I was not impressed. All I'm saying. Okay, so we got Ajax, Boreas, Comet, Artemis, yeah, Eloin, Silas. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna use Silas. I think I would rather use Laurel. Where is Laurel? And then you don't have Cyrus. Cyrus is really good. That's unfortunate. Although it really does not matter that much. All things considered. You have a couple just sitting Ezrein copies. I needed Ezrein so bad, but now they're turning Lily into an Esotericist, so I don't need him as much. But Ardea is so good. Do I use Ardea? You know what? Screw it. Screw it. We're using Ardea. We have Ardea. We're using Ardea. We're doing chaotic. Chaotic comp. I'll bring Valderon. Sure. Let's do this. I don't care. I'll make it work. And then Esotericists, I'm gonna bring. Maybe I have too many DPS. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready to have a fun time with a totally normal team comp? Guys, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm losing my mind. We're just gonna go with this. I don't care. Let's find the. I'll try to remember to regear this stuff after, but there is no world where we don't use some of these units. Which I forget which Valderon's best, which is Valderon's best set. I'll have to test it later. I have Sin probably, right? Because he does AoE. Nah, I'll do this because it's maxed. Whatever. And now we go I have Sin. Go with this, I think. We're going full Cancer. This is so dumb. Like, there is no saving this. This is just kind of stupid. But I love it. See, so Comet has a broken set. Boreas has random, whatever. Who cares? Let's see if we can beat it with this. I am on drugs. Wait, let's see. No. No. Valdian Arena is a threat? Yeah, he is. He's really good. He's designed for Arena. That's why he's so good in Arena. So you see a lot more Gon teams at the top. Codex is the most fun content. I agree. I think the most fun thing I've ever done is my first time beating Nightmare Void Rift. But after that, the best thing to do is Codex. Except Conqueror. I hate Conqueror. New guild boss coming in a month or a couple weeks. Yeah, probably a month or two. Probably anniversary is what I predicted before. And I stand by that. You liked Valderon a lot personally, but you don't have Twin Fiend and Sulkadins. Pulling Valderon and Carnelian took your guild boss from 35k to 50k. That's really good. Nice. She's your girlfriend? Who is? Ardea? Oh yeah, Ardea is broken. Honestly, from how you describe your girlfriend, I would imagine her as Ardea. Server will go down soon? Probably. If it goes down, that's okay. The game reset during one of his takeovers, it was a little... yeah, it was brutal. FBI has shut down my teams. We don't talk about it. I got data now, so now I can tell you guys what happens when my my soul gets snatched. No. No, it just reset. Let's see if maybe I'll play solo leveling. Actually no. Punch, can we do this tomorrow? Oh yeah, like the stream, guys. Wow. Yeah, I literally got I literally just got a screw you, go die type of message. Damn. Well, we're gone now. Gone but not forgotten. Alright, so Punch, same time tomorrow if you're down. Yeah, we didn't properly pray to Jarian. Ooh. The stat fix. Also, what I would do is I would wait to forge those until you get to the Odyssey quest that says to forge. Yeah, we like having you, man. Whoa, I am tired. Now, I'm gonna go watch a show and pass out, and then I will stream again tomorrow. I really want to play other games. So, like, I want to try solo leveling. I want to stream Wuthering Waves when it comes out. So I'll get that done. Nah, that's not happening. Actually, no. I got you. I got you. I'll show my face. 1 second. Here, let me figure out how to show my face quickly. Let me go. All right, guys. Here I am. This is me in real life. Oh yeah, my April Fool's prank involved war guides, and I never got to do it. It was so sad because we had scheduling issues. What's up, Days? You're just catching the end of the stream because the game kicked me out. Duck reveal. I really want a pet duck. Or alternatively, um, I give you disguised toast vibes, but no. I mean, I guess, but I'm a lot more hyper. He's like the most dead inside person ever. You know what I mean? He just gets that vibe. Oh yeah. Uh, Let me show you guys what I want to have as a pet. See. This is what happens when the game ends. We just sit here and I put PNGs on the screen. Did I ever watch DuckTales as a kid? I did actually. I watched the original one. I wasn't old enough to watch it when it came out, but my dad liked it when he was younger, so he downloaded them all. Definitely not illegally. And then I just kind of watched them, and they're pretty good. They rebooted it recently, but obviously I haven't watched that. Make you mod? I'll make you mod after. Game has 2-hour downtime. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna stream tomorrow. Go eat popsicles. I want popsicles so bad. I love popsicles. You got your 3-year-old hooked on Rugrats. Oh, a flamingo. Here, let me look it up. Cute flamingo. Actually, no. There are no cute flamingos. Flamingos look the same no matter what, I feel like. Here, let's see. Enjoy the flamingo. What is happening? This reminds me of that one time we listened to copyright music for 4 hours. Your girl's a Marine, so she likes crayons. Been watching my videos for a bit now. It was crazy to log into the game to see that I joined the same guild as you. Oh damn. Oh yeah, cause I haven't really been taking guild seriously, and my old guild they just couldn't really justify it, so I was fine with leaving. So I offered. Uh, so I joined. I mostly joined that guild for Lyle. But yeah, we're gonna delete everyone. Just watch. Though I will lose all of my attacks, definitely. The stream is crazy but fun as hell. Yeah, that was the craziest stream ever, and only 10 people know about it. Jackson, Frank, Blitz, Hua, and there were a couple others. I remember. Yeah, Lyle actually got me in. So, I wouldn't openly give him the credit because he will let it go to his head. But Lyle actually, whoa, why did my voice do that? Oh no. But yeah, so Lyle actually got me into content creation because he like pitched it to me essentially because he was doing a bit of content at the time, not like hardcore content. He was just like uploading random stages, claiming the gems. And he basically said, you get a lot of gems for this. And I was like, okay. And then he walked me through how to do it. And I became a content creator on the program. And then I started uploading. So that's the start. What Guild rank are we? It's like 30-ish. I think it's like 30th. And I'm hoping with me and AJ's account, because AJ's account is goated for Guild. The only thing he's missing is like Ardea and Pope. And then he'd be perfect. But yeah, so I'm hoping we can stay top 30 because apparently they were like right outside of getting the border the last 2 times, and I really like borders, so I'm gonna be pushing. I'm personally gonna help them get the border. No, I'm kidding. You're 56 at the moment. I considered joining yours for a bit, but then lots of people referred me to Lyle, so that's why I joined that one. And they had 2 spots open already, so. Yeah, 26 right now. Hopefully we can stay around now. Though a lot of the guilds at the top, like they live and breathe Guild. Like as Mike's thing said, eat, sleep, Guild. So yeah. Here, let me just show my my browser quickly. 1 second. So, Firefox on. I'm getting the hang of OBS still. They need to fix the Guild matchmaking. Last battle, you got matched with the guild with over double your total battle power. That's so funny. The thing is, I think it is balanced purely because it's not balanced how it rewards points, but it is balanced. What's it called? What is my brain doing? It's doing flip-flops. Sorry. It is balanced because it takes your Guild ranking, not your BP. So your Guild BP has nothing to do with it. Like when I joined my guild, they had just placed like 9th or so, while being like only 80th in total BP, right? So obviously 10th and 80th are not the same. They're very different. And that's just how it works, you know? You would have been higher, but you got put with a guild that's top 15 and you were 37, 38. Yeah, that's an example of terrible terrible matchmaking. But usually in my experience, they match you within like 3 places every time. So if you're in the top like 5 guilds, in terms of like, I don't mean top 5 placements, but actual top 5 in terms of like how good you are at Guild. You're always gonna fight mad like twice a week or twice a month, I mean. Like out of the 16 fights, you're at least gonna fight him twice, if not more. So like Dawn, Mad Dawn, the smaller guild is technically it's the second strongest guild for Guild v Guild in terms of quality. Right after Mad Elite, obviously. So they fight almost every week, and it doesn't make sense. And then I think third is probably Dragon Slayers. I think is the third best, probably. It depends though, because they try some weeks and then they become a powerhouse, and then other times they won't try and they'll be garbage. Like I don't mean to be rude, but we've beat them sometimes, and by we I mean my old guild, because I did leave recently. But yeah, it's interesting. And then fourth and fifth, I think the Shire is definitely top five. I genuinely do believe that because we've only lost to maybe 3 guilds, and those are the 3 guilds we've lost to are Mad, and Dragon Slayers. But we've beat Dragon Slayers before, so it's like a toss up. And then MLG is pretty strong, I would say. There are a couple ones like Hepa is really good. That's Alarl's guild, if anyone knows Alarl. And then some other ones that stand out are, I mean, we've seen a couple really strong ones recently. There's a couple ones I don't remember because they haven't been established for very long, but there are a couple ones that are up and coming and very strong. Stuff like that. So yeah, like I know the Chinese guild that Naishin was in was really good at some point, but they fell apart. And then other things like there's a lot of guilds that have fallen apart essentially. Yeah, it means you guys are doing better than what your BP says. But yeah, so eventually you're gonna get demolished. Um, like I just said, the Shire was able to beat almost every guild. Like get really close to beating Dawn, and then the second you fight Mad Elite, you can't even bring them below 50%. It's not close, and then you get zeroed out for the first time in months. Like it's ridiculous. Stepped up your guild since last Guild v Guild, so expecting some big challenges in the next video. Ooh, nice. If you ever want, if you're ever doing your Guild v Guild attacks and you want to like learn some really just weird things that like you would never think of, just ask, and I'm down to show you some really weird strategies. Cause like there's some jank stuff that you could do, but the teams that you use them on are very specific. Like, have you ever used the crawlers? Those crawlers are actually good. How do you sign up for a takeover? Here, let me do it. So, the prices are all listed in the Discord server. Here is the link. But you just essentially message me. So you can message me there, or here, destinedwar@gmail.com. There you go. You're asking me right now? All right, well, if you just tell me a bit closer too, and I'm down. I'm really knowledgeable about beating nightmare teams because those are the most prevalent. If you need help with like the really hard ones, but yeah. And currently, I'm trying to get better at keeps because I think in the guild I'm in now, because not everyone is a keep hitter anymore. Because I'm just used to like 10 of my teammates being level 100 with like 110k each. Not public, you'll DM me. Okay. Yeah, the melee guys are good, but you have to use them immediately, and they're only for triggering unyielding. They're not for anything else. That's all they're used for. But they're really good, very underrated. But yeah, classic nightmare team where they hide Lily in the back. That's on the left. Stages of pain. Yeah, the keep ones I'm not very good at. In against people like Deegs runs a nightmare team, which is shocking because almost none of Mad Elite, I still have to do that video, runs nightmare teams. Deegs runs a traditional nightmare team. The reason why he's able to do it is because I genuinely think Deegs has the best gear out of anyone in the game. Genuinely. I think if you include Forerunner people and global people and like Asia people, I think he has the best gear out of anyone. Like, sure, you can find one person with amazing gear that has like a piece that's slightly better than something Deegs has. But like, here, let me show you an image Deegs sent me because he's lurking in the Shire Discord. 1 second. From Deegs, I would show it on the screen, but I don't know if I should because some of the things that are shared there are a little bit insane, and delusional. So let me just quickly show you guys what we got here. This is how much bullion Deeks has, and he uses it very often. Like, are you kidding me? Why? What is this? That's so like, how do you even get 200 bullion? That's absurd. Like, look at this. So stupid. And he's used like double this. That's how often he runs. Hot take, Forerunner is a very weak server. Yeah, that's fair. The only reason why I mentioned Forerunner is because Ray is on there. Like, Ray and some of the Dragon Slayer people are very strong on Forerunner, but apart from them, there's not a lot of them. Like, Apollo, for example, is basically free to play, if not fully free to play. And his account is like a top 10 account or something like that on there. Bro got 1 billion in bullion. I know, right? He stole it from you guys. But yeah, Deegs genuinely, I think, has the best gear out of anyone ever. He would never share it with anyone except like the inner mad circle. But I promise you it's the best. I'm sure Goha could agree, unless he gets his head chopped off from exposing secrets. You have more bullion than Deegs. Yeah, but that's a test server, man. Ray has pretty bad gear though for the amount of time he's played. Yeah, that's true. The only reason why I bring him up though is because he has gear that is unobtainable. Like, some of the gear that Ray has, you cannot get on global because it is impossible. Like, genuinely impossible. Because like he has weapons that have 4 relevant substats, which is impossible to get. You know, he has some gear that have substats and like pairings that are genuinely just not able to be obtained. You know what I mean? That's why I mentioned Ray, because he has probably some of the best heroes, and his gear is unobtainable. But yeah, I still don't think he's the strongest account. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You're trying to get to Deegs level, you won't. I promise you. He farms like double what you do. And you farm a lot. Ray is always next to you in guild boss damage. I mean his Forerunner account, not his global account. You have pretty mid to bad gear because you did a bunch of XP raids when you should have been farming gear. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like just the main thing is people don't farm gear enough. Let's see. Yeah. This video is doing a lot worse than I thought it would. Not that it's doing bad. Also, I thought the dislike ratio would be a lot worse. Not a lot of people disliked this video, which I appreciate that people could disagree and not try to dislike it. Because overall, I was happy with how it turned out. Obviously, dislike any video you want to dislike. I'm not saying you shouldn't. If you don't like a video I put out, dislike it. Go for it. I don't care. Yeah. I did the same thing twice by accident because one of them had bad music. When I start members, I think the most expensive member one, which will be like $10, I'm gonna have like exclusive content maybe. I'm not sure. Forerunner is way stronger. Yeah, it is. He has some of the best heroes. You don't have enough time to gear cleanse, farm that much gear. I mean, Sassy gear cleanses from me are $30, which is cheap for a gear cleanse considering they make me want to kill myself. So I mean, if you wanna gear cleanse instead of buying 10 ancients, you could always hit me up. I'm kidding. Um, but yeah, your videos haven't been getting a lot of love recently. I think it's just people don't watch a lot of content lately. It's very hard to get in now, I think, because I think a lot of people are like doomers about the state of the game. I still need to upload that video with you in it. It's an hour long and I don't have the energy to edit it. Because as you can see, a lot of my videos have been a lot shorter, which is why I've been able to post more often. Because I did all of these in like a couple days, like 2 days, because I was going on vacation, right? So I have 4 videos in a row, 1 day apart. And then I got back and I was a bit rough. But like as you can see, my videos are a little shorter now. Just because that's how it goes. And you have like such long videos that I think people that like you like it a lot. But it's kind of hard to bring in people because people will see a long video and then not want to do it as well. At that level, I'd have to log your account 2 times a day to gear cleanse. $30 each gear cleanse, sassy. Kidding. But if you want to know how to gear cleanse properly, I do have a gear cleanse guide. It's right here. I don't think the thumbnail did it justice. The thumbnail's kind of bad. But, I mean, yeah, it didn't perform very well, as you could see. I got monetized after this was uploaded, by the way, so that's why it's so low. Yeah. This video is doing worse as well. It's just, I had a hot streak of videos. So now every video I upload looks like it's doing terrible when I know it's not. You know what I mean? You need to make them much shorter. Fair point. Yeah, it's just the algorithm doesn't really like that sort of thing, and I would only have really long videos if either you have to have long videos or you're doing like something like, documentary content is always structured in a way that's like forces you to watch them. You got to structure it that way, I think. Because as much as I like your content and stuff, I do think it's hard to get into because people just don't have that much time to watch a video that would be 3 times as long as something that someone else makes. You know what I mean? Um, but the thing is, the people that do like longer videos love the longer videos because if you have time, you have such a likable personality that people just like watching them all. It's really just if you want to get more people in, is all I'm saying is I think shorter would help. Um, but that's purely to bring people in because everyone who watches you once again loves what you're doing. Anyways, it's just a nitpick. You don't have to change it up. I'm just saying, in general. You'll speed up your content. It makes sense because you haven't realized your videos were getting longer. Yeah, they have been. It's kind of what I noticed, which is once again not a bad thing, but I just noticed it. Motor mic. You have been doing pretty well though. Like your uploads are so much more consistent, and that's really good. They've been doing pretty well. What do you mean? Like so many content creators I know would kill to have like this kind of, you know, engagement. As you can see, the reason why I'm bringing up the shorter video thing is I watch the shorter videos and I don't have the time to watch the long ones. Like, I still watch them, but like sometimes I just don't have the time. You know how it is. You like longer videos, but you agree with me? Yeah. Guides are the best kind of videos to get more people. 100%. So the reason why I blew up so fast, I think I was like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but if you think about all of the content creators kind of near me for this game, like I'm a tiny content creator. I'm like one of maybe 10 million. That's how, in terms of size, I'm on YouTube. But in the sphere, I'm pretty big. If you look at someone like War Guides is the closest to me, I think. War Guides and Ronaldo. Both very good content creators, probably better than me, honestly, but we don't talk about it. Uh, except War Guys, I'm better than War Guys. Anyways, so what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, War Guide started 8 months ago, and then you look at my channel, and I started less than 6 months ago, 5 months ago. So the growth has been really good, and War Guides grew very fast as well. But if you look at like Fastidious, who's very very large, um, is probably the biggest Watcher Realms creator by far. He started 3 years ago in Raid, so he had a little bit of a leg up going into Watcher Realms, and he's also like the most driven content creator. You know, like Ronaldo probably blew up better than I did, maybe. But like, all I'm trying to say is because I did some guides really early. Oh my god. Here. Also check out Ronaldo. He makes good stuff. I feel like people don't talk about Ronaldo enough. But like he started 9 months ago. Is all I'm trying to say. And I feel like I've grown faster than more people. Oh yeah, war tips. Hell Hades is more now? Nice. It's the thing that the reason why I don't consider Hell Hades or Ash bigger is just I think they don't encompass the game as much. Purely because they're more you more watch. This is not meant to be taken poorly. This is meant to be like a good thing. Or just like a neutral statement. I don't mean anything by it. But Hell Hades and like Ash, you watch them for them. You don't watch them because they're good at the game. Because they're more entertainments. Or they're more entertainers, which is how they grew on Raid. Because Raid functionally is not about guides because the gameplay is so basic compared to like this game, for example, to the point where you watch people because of their personality, which is why they're both the biggest content creators there. Ronaldo's been consistent. Yeah, I know he's been doing great. He's been great for a very long time. Like if you look at his views, you're shocked he doesn't have like 10,000 subs because he gets so many views. It's crazy. Like look at this, 41k, 20ks all around, 14. Like I have 4 videos with 10k plus. Like it's crazy. Like Ronaldo is popping off all the time. But yeah, I had at the time 5 months ago, this was kind of underutilized and also was the hardest content in the game. So that's what. So I made a guide. The guide is garbage, but it did really well. It blew me up a little bit to the point where when I did this blew up. And it was essentially the same video as War Guides, even though I didn't actually intentionally rip it off. But that still did very well, you know? So then I got people from that. But if you watch these videos, they're bad. Like, I just got lucky. That's all I'm trying to say. I got lucky as hell, you know? I was just doing my thing, trying to have fun. And I got lucky. That's really all it is to it. Like here, I got lucky. I got most of this in a single day. Because it was the hardest content and I had a clickbait title, which was kind of accurate, and that's just how it went. And then I got people from that, and then it just kind of snowballed. You know, essentially guides, or even this is not a guide, this is just a showcase. Still did really well because people, you know, guides are the best content, which is essentially all I'm trying to say. I'm just yapping to say do guides if you want to grow. Do permanent content when you're starting. And then eventually I started doing leaks. Let's look for the first leak video I did. This one. 4 months ago was my first leak video, which is time traveling. 3 minutes long, did really well. I knew that I should go into that. Then my next one did very well as well. This one progressively has gotten so many more. Purely because no one has a video on this. It's like a cheese. But it's so hyper specific. And then, where are we going? Oh yeah, this is the only video I've ever scripted, by the way. HH don't play the game much. He's just collecting a bag. Yeah, that's fair. Cold Brew 2, who's in the guild I'm in right now, and he hasn't been online for 3 days, so You do watch them for them? Exactly. Like, I know a lot, like, War Guides is fun to watch because of him, but I feel like War Guides is more on the opposite end, to the point where you watch War Guides because he's good at the game. You watch him less for because you like his humor or whatever. Not that he's like not entertaining to watch. He is. I'm just saying in general. Um, it's like a little different. You love Ash. Feel like he's a really nice guy, even though he's not that good in the game. Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people agree with that. Because if we look at Ash, and you go to like his recent, oh my god, not that. I hate ads. Like I love Ash. Ash is probably my favorite creator, just in general. For gacha games, he's probably my favorite gacha creator. But a lot of people, like, when they're given an opportunity, I feel like a lot of people agree that he is not the most invested. Because if you look through these comments, like this, for example, oh shoot, essentially just this says, he bought a bunch of summons, doesn't play the game himself, hands it over, and then you know, doesn't really play the game, which is, I think, a sentiment a lot of people agree with. As much as I love Ash, you know? Like, Ash is great. I love his content. You did a same day video out for Sticks and got good views early on. Yeah, you just gotta get early, because if we look at my channel once again, with the recent videos, here, let me actually just go up here. Some videos I did, like this. I was the first guide to come out. This video has done the best in the past, like, month, out of any video I've had. Like, this is really good subs. This is the most money I've ever made from a single video. I don't know why. I don't have that many ads in it. But, like, the watch time and the views popped off to a point where which I never thought it would. Also, I don't think I think I'm legally not supposed to show this, but the revenue has been really good on this. Like, this is absurdly high for me. I've never had that revenue before. And then in it, I uploaded a video an hour or two after he was released or announced. He wasn't even announced. He was just shadow added. And I had a video out like an hour later, fully edited and uploaded. And that's why I did well, because it's all about timing. Slate video about Gilby Guild bombs also got really good exposure. Yeah, Slate blew up like crazy as well. Slate might have blown up more than I did. Slate, watch her realms. Because she's in a high guild and she knows what she's doing. Even though her win rate was close to mine, considering I suck at this game. Yeah, how to bomb. She changed the thumbnail, but yeah, that video did very well. I'm not doing a bomb guide, or at least I'm not for a while, purely because she uploaded such a good bomb guide that I don't think it's justified. I think if I do one, I'm gonna cover like 10 different team variations. I'm gonna have like level 4 and level 5 timings. Because they gain movement speed at level 5. I have to, because this video is just so good. And I highly recommend. I also like her thumbnail style. She knows what she's doing. She's also very nice, so that helps. You found me from watching Fasty, now you only watch me. Hey, I'm the best. Cold brew is getting cold. Good timing to put out? Exactly. You're using exposure now in your daily conversations? What? Cold brew content is I mean, it's objective. Some of his content is good. I'm not gonna trash on any creators. Watch Mortar Mike for his camera and Gilby Guild. Yeah. That's why you gotta watch Mike, is his personality, and I don't know, Mike just is very consistent in being good at what he does. You know what I mean? Like, if you've ever watched Mike, you know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. Because he's been good since the start. Also, when we search up Watcher of Realms, we get Ash, obviously, who's basically the poster child despite it not being in the main game. Fastidious, who is objectively the best creator for Watcher of Realms. As much as you might not, if you like him, if you don't like him, doesn't matter, he is the best content creator, objectively. If you just look at factors. Um, Hell Hades, obviously. And then me, I think this is influenced purely because it's my channel. I don't think I show up this early. Dan has fallen off a little bit view wise. I'm not sure why. I think I talked to someone about this before. Like nothing against Dan, but I don't know. Dan has rubbed me the wrong way a couple times. I would never collaborate. Maybe I shouldn't say that publicly, but genuinely, yeah. Poor Guides is probably most consistent with early content when it drops. Yeah, although I will say lately I've been uploading faster. The thing is, he has a test server and I don't. So like he has every video for the new content coming out done and premiered now, and it bothers me because that's gonna indirectly affect me because everyone's just gonna watch his stuff, and then it's like I can't even really like I'm still gonna do it, but it's gonna be comparatively worse purely because I've been kind of not given something that a lot of people have. Beef with Dan? No, it's not. It's just I don't know if I should say this publicly, but um the thing about Dan is he's too easily bothered by things to the point where he'll say some unsavory things publicly, and I don't like that. Uh I don't like if you've seen him in the Discord, you know what I mean. YouTube doesn't care, you could share it if folks don't care. Fair. Guide for when to farm artifacts would be really useful. Everyone always says rightfully so to focus on farming gear, but you found terrible artifacts. Yeah, I should do like a tip thing where it's like do these, like farm these gears, blah blah blah, switch it up. That's a fair point. Yeah, it's just like my best performing videos have been because I've sat down, stayed up all night. Like that is real. I've stayed up all night because I know content was coming. Ruined my sleep schedule to get videos out faster so they do better. Like that's the Pelagius video, the init thing, stuff like that, right? But then if someone's given a test server, which I am not able to have for reasons, then therefore I'm essentially just like my videos have depreciated in that kind of time that it's like split. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Because I would do the same thing. I would pre-record this stuff to upload later, but like I'm not saying he shouldn't be doing it. He should. I'm just saying I want a test server, and I will continue to complain. I'm a big complainer. I know you guys have noticed. Last month he got like 2 subs. That's because he has all the subs. He can't get more subs because unless he's bringing in new people from other areas, he's not able to get more because he has all the subs. Like I'm sub to him. Like he's been going for a while. People know me from the leaks, yeah. It's Rokanshi, Erasus, Panther. They all help. Like Panther sends me a lot of stuff Rokanshi doesn't. Um and Panther always organizes everything very nicely, while Rokanshi just immediately sends me everything that's like relevant, and he does all the date stuff alongside Erasus. They're like a pair. And then T is like an enigma. I'm not gonna say his real name because I don't think he wants me to. It's not even his real name. It's just his Discord name or whatever. He doesn't want it public. I don't think. Only Fastidious has said it. But T has a site which does like a lot of the heavy lifting. Yeah. Arisus knows exactly what he's doing with the name. It makes you snicker every time you say it. Yeah. He pulled 3 Praetus to Valorant and a Shamir. That's so funny. But yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting. Anyways, there's a lot of good content creators that you guys should check out. Oh yeah, I pulled a Nye. leaving. Oh shit. Mike is messaging me. You're not afraid to let CCs know if they're trash or not. You're just blunt. I get it. The thing is, what you gotta understand about me also being a content creator is, even if I do think that, which I don't, because the way I am as a person, the way I am as a person, just I personally, what's it called? I personally don't hold grudges. I don't really care. Um, like I don't think of people that way exactly. But even if I did not like someone, I can't say it publicly because it when you're like, I'm not a public figure, but in a way, people know me in the community. So therefore, I just can't be vocal, even if I don't like things or people. Um, so you know what I mean? I just can't say that. You low-key need my bucket back. Damn, so chill and had more communication with the devs. Yeah, but he's in like Japan or wherever he is, living his best life. I'm happy for him. I don't think he should be a content creator with what life he's leaving, because it would just take up too much of his time. You first watched me for the leaks, but you stayed for the YouTube banner. You like the Jarian? The Jarian is amazing. I have one of the best attitudes. I have a terrible attitude. I'm lazy. I complain all the time. I have really harsh language, but I don't mean to. Like, I don't know. I'm not. I don't have a good attitude. Thank you though. Oh yeah, shout out to Stormy's has been doing really well. He's also doing the smart thing where he's keeping his channel 2 games. Like he does 2 games at the same time. And his thumbnails are really good. Like these thumbnails are amazing. Like he should have more subs. Why am I not subscribed? I think I'm subscribed on my main channel, which I'm not gonna show. But yeah. I watched some of his content. The thing is, he also posts AFK journey stuff, which I don't really care about anymore. I liked it a lot at the time, but yeah. These are good thumbnails, is all I'm trying to say. You've only had one person you even argued with, and it wasn't even a CC. You just like the community being uplifting and encouraging more players to play the game, making good guides. Yeah, that's fair. You stayed for me because I'm me, not putting up a gimmick for the people. Thanks. I do appreciate that. Because sometimes, like, just to get real with you guys for a second, sometimes I worry that most of my viewers are just here for the leaks and stuff, and they don't really care about the content that much. Because I know my content's not that good. My mic is a bit bad. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with editing, thumbnails, all of this stuff. I just feel like I've capitalized some of the most important part just by being the main person to do it. To the point where I think people are forced to watch me. So I'm kind of, part of me is just worried that if I were to do anything on like a different game, or if I just wanted like to mix it up a little bit, or I wanted to take a break from the leaks, which I won't be doing. But even if I wanted to do that, I'm just worried like half my viewer base would disappear. You know what I mean? Your content's always in Portuguese, but you always post very solid codex runs. Go hub pow. If it's not the best codex teams, then how dare you? You're doing really well though. Congrats. Especially for Portuguese, because I think there's not enough Portuguese viewers in general. Also, AO, what is this? What game is that? For research purposes. Stormy's is just so positive you can't not like him. Exactly. But guys, the best content creator. This guy. Everyone go sub to War Tips. Get him double the subs. It would be so funny. Okay, so the reason why War Tips is so funny, let me read chat before I explain it, but Yeah, go how we got a sub too. Um, he also did something that works to get subs and account giveaway. Yeah, that helps a ton. Jake has been doing a ton of account giveaways, and he's been growing a ton. So props to him, of course. Arguing with people about things you don't even believe in is your favorite pastime. I love doing that. Half of my arguments will be fake because I personally do not care. Like the Valorant thing, I'll essentially say Valorant's garbage in the comments when people get really mad about it because I think it's hilarious for people to get pissed off over a hero in a video game. Um, I don't know. You think the reason people watch is exactly because my setup is kind of scuffed and unscripted? That's the funny part. Yeah, that's fair. Like my editing, the last video I did is so bad because I was going through it and I was like, this is not an interesting video. The editing is terrible. And I was like, how can I save it to make it interesting? And I was like, oh, I know. I'll fake out getting Praetus and have it be the most like I sound so uninterested. It's so bad. People overseas will enjoy it too, so I'm streaming this late consistently. Yeah, that's fair. It's my personality, consistent CC, good guilds and info, and yes, the leaks. Yeah, I appreciate that. More scuff the content, the better. Well, then you'll love War Tips. You made it 9:56 and I made it 9:57. Nice. While you watch Zucania streams? Yeah, Zucania has like the best Twitch streams. I'm not kidding. His Twitch streams are absurdly good. He also gives away free takeovers. Here, yeah. Motorbike collabed with Jack Turkin on Jill Vidal. He's in the Brazilian community who makes a bunch of Portuguese content. Yeah. War tips content. Yeah, that's great. Your content's trash, but you share everything you know. Except Gilby Gold because of mad policy. Yeah, no worries, man. Your content, I'm sure, is fine. People, speaking from experience, you're gonna always feel like you're worse than you actually are. Creating controversy for no reason or why you were sent here. Exactly. You've seen Jack Turkin's channel, but he speaks English in his videos. Yeah. But he is Portuguese or something. I don't even know. Best watcher realms content creator aside from a buck is Toridactyl. Yeah, Toridactyl was great. He definitely had a future. He's had channels that have like 30k subs before in a couple of games. The thing is, he moved and he works a lot. I haven't talked to him in a while just because he's so busy. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so War Tips. Everyone go sub to War Tips right now. I want to see everyone sub to War Tips. Get him to 20 subs. It'll be so funny. But yeah, so apparently the way this worked was Mortar Mike, the GOAT, was going through YouTube one time, you know, just kind of doing his thing, and he came upon this channel. And what you're gonna see in this channel initially is these thumbnails look kind of familiar, right? Like, why do these thumbnails go through so many different styles? They go through so many different styles, right? Like, why are they so different? And then you keep going and you're like, this border looks kind of familiar. You know, this looks kind of familiar. Like, this kind of looks similar. What? Huh? Isn't this kind of like War Guide's thumbnails? Is this? Isn't this Ivy's thumbnails? Like, Hades? Weird. Banana Luck? Fastidious? Like, these kind of look familiar. My thumbnail? And then you go, oh shoot, he steals all his thumbnails. And it's so funny. It's so funny. he's just a guy that has like he steals other people's thumbnails. It's so funny. And the thing is, people will click on his videos, I think, because they think it's other people's videos. And then they're immediately hit with the worst thing ever. Like, look at this. Good presentable thumbnail. My bucket's thumbnail. Let's click on it and see what happens, okay? Let me turn up the volume. Let me pause that. So here we go. We're gonna go here. Listen to this. If it'll actually load.
Hello, babbyy, Vortex here, and today we are doing some Nightmare Void Rift. walkthrough. So I won't like go into details of every fight, but I would try and give you an idea of how I clear these stages. Let's make sure Adriel's clear.
The mic is so bad. It's so bad.
Hello guys, Work Tips here and welcome to our new video. So today I'm going to give you guys like a full kit breakdown of Ivar, his awakenings, how to build him. So all these like teeny tiny bits uh, that you might
Oh
need to know in order for you to make a decision whether you're gonna pull for him or not. So first of
no.
all, let's start with his talent. He conjures
We're
one.
helping him grow, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, this is how every single video starts. Every time it's an OBS. So he's he's the best watcher from YouTuber. Let's look at Dan's thumbnail. This is just blatantly Dan's thumbnail.
Hello guys, Work Tips here and welcome to our Ivar Showdown. Uh, I finally got Ivar. I made him A1. I've got one soul stone. I tried max skill him out. I'm still like,
Yeah.
uh,
Look, I don't mean to bully him because of his mic or anything. The thing is, because he's actively stealing from other people, I think it's okay to make fun of him a little bit. Uh, but honestly, if he made his own thumbnails, I think he would be fine. I think he would probably grow more if he fixes the audio issue and actually edits his videos a little bit. I think he could be pretty decent, you see. But yeah, the fact that the OBS thing shows and he doesn't have it. By the way, you can't see my OBS because I turn it off. I make it so it can't be displayed. It's so easy to turn on. It's automatically turned on. He turned it off to make this worse. Like, it's so funny. The mic sounds like you're crushing your Doritos bag. Exactly. Hey, Mike. Mike, actually, um, I'm going. I'm going to make the the legend of the best Watcher of Realms content creator video, and it's gonna be about war tips. Are you guys are you guys ready for that video? Mike, do you want to like I could have you come on for like a couple minutes to just like talk about how you found him or something. And I'll frame it like a documentary and it'll be so funny. We'll like play the video for like a brief moment and it'll be like the most atrocious audio ever and it's gonna be so funny. Oh no. Yeah, we gotta watch his content, okay guys? Um we're gonna do great. But yeah, already we've almost doubled it. Come on guys. 3 more subs. 3 more subs for war tips. Don't make me hop on the viewer accounts I've logged in on to sub against their will. Which I will do for the meme. Do it. Just don't be mad when it becomes my most viewed video. I've always wanted to do a documentary style thing. It's just too much work. But if I frame it as a joke, um, but yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna start the first Watcher of Realms beef. I've already started the first one with War Guides. Although we're on good terms, obviously, because it's not like actually hateful. I just like making fun of him. I don't know what this game is. We're watching a Go Pow video. Hopefully you don't copyright claim me.
Fala aí, rapaziada, tudo bem com vocês? E nesse vídeo aqui eu quero falar um pouquinho do Yovar e eu quero falar em que conteúdos eu acredito que ele vai se destacar muito, belezinha? E eu tenho um vídeo aqui do Guild Boss e que eu comento um pouquinho durante o vídeo do Guild Boss, eu comento um pouco sobre possibilidades de onde ele pode rodar bem infelizmente, como são conteúdos,
Sorry, I'm trying to understand
maioria
it.
conteúdo
I
mensal,
speak a little bit
não
of
vou conseguir
Spanish, and they're
trazer aqui pra
kind of
vocês
close.
certinho
They're
por
not very
agora,
close,
mas
but
eu gostaria muito de trazer pra vocês aqui onde eu acho que ele vai rodar bem. Quero pensar com vocês aqui onde
yeah, I
eu
can't understand any of it. Respectfully, it's a very beautiful language, and I should try to learn it. But also, I'm really bad at languages. I speak a little bit of Spanish. I'm nowhere near fluent. I speak like a 6-year-old, if not worse. But you know, uh, he seems so kind-hearted, but wrong actions. Exactly. Which I think, I mean, if the thing is, he is still getting gems purely because if you upload a video, you get 200 gems as a content creator. And the thing is, his videos have work put into them. They're all long. Like, he's not milking the hell out of this. He's actually making videos, which I respect. Like, he's uploading them very often. You know, all he needs to do, like this, he made this. Obviously, fix the text a little bit, but this is not bad. Like, he blurred out the legendaries. He found a good screen to show. Like, this is similar to what I started with, right? This is a fine thumbnail. Like this, I don't know if he stole this, but this is a fine thumbnail. This is fine. Like, if he just used these, I feel like this would be completely fine. Like, obviously, you're not going to be getting 1,000 subs from a thumbnail that looks like this. But the thing is, his content is not bad in any way, right? Like, there are a couple faults, but I respect the effort a lot. It's purely just the fact that he's stealing. And also, Bunny has told me that she has, or they, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Bunny's the content creator person, has talked to them about not stealing their thumbnails anymore, or whatever. And that was around like this kind of area, you know, like after this stuff. And then he still does it. Though a little bit less. Like this, he put his own text over a fastidious thumbnail, for example. That's just Dan's, you know? He can pay you, you'll make him an intro. That would be so funny. Portuguese is hard as hell, don't learn it. Yeah. I won't. I don't want to. Talk about it as something that doesn't exist in a community, a documentary lore channel. Actually, there is. Not a lot of people know about it. But there is actually a lore channel. And it's Seamus the Hug Monster. He has not posted in a very, very long time. But his videos are very long, very high effort. And, like, it's essentially, you know, Tales of Tia essentially was, you know, lore. Tales of Tia, the North Throne. And it's like, it's him. He has a nice voice. He's just, you know, talking about.
I'm Seamus the Hug Monster, and this is Watcher of Realms,
British.
Tales of Tia, the North Throne.
Like, look at the quality of this video. Keep in mind my video quality is down. My internet's slow.
To suffer.
But, like, this is so cinematic for a Watcher of Realms video. This is crazy.
The
Like-
wretched gods have lied to us. We fight.
Like,
We beg.
this is really good.
We pray.
And the thing is, he's taking multiple trailers and stitching them together really well. Like, you didn't notice that transition. It's Tia. But yeah, Seamus is the head mod of Fastidious,
You
by the way.
will rip the gods from their thrones.
Like, here, you guys can watch the rest. But you know, it's a good
Kingdom
intro.
and people were to be protected above all else.
And then
On
he
his
like
throne
he
in Fort
reads the
Blacklast,
lore,
the
and
North
it's
was
really
secure
cool.
for his
I
people
wish he
and
kept
his
he
alone.
kept uploading because no one gives a shit about lore except for this channel. and there really is a place for it. I just appreciate it. Fun. You know what I mean? So if you want lore, he has a couple videos on it. It's not a ton. But yeah. Yeah, I know he didn't make a trailer, but it's well edited for sure. No edit, and you took early thumbnails out of Google Images. That's fair. Do you? I can teach you how to make thumbnails if you want. Like, because really, I really do appreciate like you are doing a good job for sure. Also, guys, the legend is here. But yeah, it's just the thumbnail stealing is so funny, and that's why I'm slightly poking fun. Is purely just I think it's hilarious. I don't mean anything by it, of course. But yeah, personally, I would just say edit out the OBS part, and then I would like I'm down to do like a how to make thumbnail stream. At least like even though my thumbnails aren't very good, and I like you could do good thumbnails for sure. Like, cause really just I would like put text on these images and then you're good. Like these are not bad at all. It's just this is blatant. You know what I mean? Nah, we're not mad. We just think it's fun. We don't mean it as in a bad way, nor do we mean to like bring you down in any way. We're mostly just like poking fun because it's funny. Sorry if it comes off as mean or anything. That's not our intention. Um, we're just messing around, yeah. Um, yeah, exactly. We gotta support you a little bit. You can get a like I use a $30 headset mic. It works as headphones and a microphone. So if you ever want to get a if you ever want to get like a cheap mic, there are tons of cheap microphones on Amazon. They'll be on sale sometimes, and as long as you check the reviews, see if it's good, then you'll be fine, and it'll be fine. But it's really just in the content. Like I really like that you're doing long videos. There's a lot of talking. You're covering things. Like it reminds me of me. It is purely just I would edit the OBS thing out, even though it is so funny. So maybe you could even keep it as like a fun thing. Um, I would just I would just make your own thumbnails, honestly, and then you'd be good. But like, how the hell did you find the? How did you find the stream? Did someone tell you? You're from a developing country, so no mic for you. You're just affording the that barely. That's fair. Yeah, we need to get you to 1,000 subs so you can start making money. I don't know if that'll happen because it's really hard to get 1,000 subs in this game. But imagine that would be so fun. Purely just so for thumbnails, what I did when I started at the start is it'll be scuffed. They're not gonna be perfect, obviously. But what I did when I started was I went to PixArt, which is a free tool. This is the one I preferred using at when I started. Um, one second. So there's a free photo editor or whatever. Um, I one second. There's a way to like here one second. Um, there's a way to like enter it without going through all this hassle. I have it bookmarked on a different browser. But so here's the link that I use. And yeah, so all you got to do is you go to PixArt, which is free. It's a little scuffed. It's not perfect, but you essentially just click YouTube thumbnail, and then you could upload anything. So you could upload like, for example, there's an asset in the content creator program, which I'm sure you're in, called Mortius Desert. You upload it, you grab it, you put it on, and then you can move it around. You can adjust it. So what I did when I was starting, because I wasn't sure what I was doing, but something that you can do is you put the screenshot. You could screenshot anything, and then I just put on text. You know, It is scuffed. It doesn't make a lot of sense, and it's really, really rough. But essentially, I just clicked this one. This is the font I used, and then I changed the color to whatever color I wanted, like this. And then, as much as it is kind of scuffed, then I just kind of, you know, hi there, and that's how I did it. You know, you could import anything else. So if you want to import like a, northerner icon, for example, like this. I hope this is showing on the stream. Yeah, it is. Then you could like add it if you need any assets. I can give you my Discord if you want. And then you could put it there, and then there's effects you could do, which are a little complicated, and I never did them, but if you want to. But yeah, that's how you make a thumbnail. Boom, done. It's scuffed, of course, but it's better than taking them a little bit. Good following of the leaks. The stream popped up to you in the homepage, and then we were talking about you. That's so funny. Someone donate the man $30. Honestly, yeah. You know what? But I can only transfer through PayPal. Oh shoot. Um, if you if anyone wants to donate War Tips money, if he has a transfer method, you could either put it in the chat or send it to me, and I'll put it in the chat. If anyone wants to donate for a cheap mic or something. I'm not sure if anyone will, but if anyone wants to, I'm not gonna stop anyone. Can't be done before 500 subs, but would be amazing for him. GIMP is the free version of Photoshop. Oh yeah, GIMP is good too. GIMP. I had issues using it because you have to download it, and I don't feel like downloading it right now. But GIMP is really good. GIMP is essentially Photoshop but for free. Personally, I like currently using Pixlr because it's easy. It's basically the closest thing to Photoshop you'll get for free. As you can see, that's how I make my thumbnails. You got the layers, you know how it is. You put them in. You have all the tools on the left. It's like Photoshop if Photoshop was ass. The thing is, you can get sued by Photoshop. It's not likely, but you can if you end up pirating them. So I'm not going to. Yeah. Everything looks better sideways. Exactly. I'm donating to Warships. If he has a PayPal, I'll donate him $30. Genuinely. But yeah, I don't know. War Tips, if you have a Discord, just message me here if you have like a link of like money transferring, and I'll put it in the chat in case anyone wants to support you a little bit. Obviously no obligation in any way, but I will support a little bit for the mic too, because I appreciate the effort, and I understand that it's more of a consequence of situation than opportunity. You know what I mean? Or than effort, I should say. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got the we got him in the chat. That's so funny. We were just that's perfect timing. What the hell? Yeah, Mike, are you gonna send War Tips $5? I was just kidding. I was just kidding. But yeah, we gotta be wholesome. Also, War Tips, do I have permission to make a joke video on the story of the best Watcher Realms content creator, kind of as a joke, just because I think it's funny about the thumbnail thing. I think you should leave it because it's funny, but also I would just make your own from now on so that you don't run into trouble. Because if you do end up growing a little bit, um, people will have issue with it. While we kind of see it as like funny, I would just from now on do that. But if you're okay with me making that as just kind of a funny thing, because when we found your channel, it was so funny. Mike keeps talking about you like every stream. He loves it. It's yeah. Not gonna get you canceled. I'll specify that this is purely for fun and that no content creators have issue with it. Don't worry. Um, I'm pretty sure everyone that knows you has no problem with it at all. Here, let's see. Oh, is servers live? Nice. I'm not gonna log in right now because I'm still on Punch's account, so I'll just stream it tomorrow. Oh yeah. Well, I can make you a starter intro. Um, you do have to learn how to edit, but I could show you how to edit too. Okay, here, quick editing guide. Okay, so the way I edit, which is bad, but it's how I do it. Let me just quickly figure out how to change screens because I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, here we go. So open CapCut here. So CapCut is a free program, completely free in every way. As you can see, we got our thing here. I'll just put it like this. It's not going to be full screen because I am a little bit bad. But yeah, Wartives just contacted me and I'm down uh, to share you to Qua. He makes good intros. He made my intro for free. Um, but anyways, so this is what you do. Oh shoot, wait. Not showing properly. Um, let me see how I can do this. Is there a way to do this? Show it? I don't know how to show it. Oh, the Odyssey thing is there? Nice. I'll play with it later. I don't feel like making a video on it right now cuz I think the Odyssey event is the least time sensitive one. I'm probably just going to chill a little bit. I will be ending stream somewhat soon. Here, how do I show this? It's not showing it properly. What the heck? Okay, we're showing display. Let me figure out how to do that. Hey, what's up? What's up, Arku? Display capture. Let me this. Okay, here we go. So this is my display. You know how it is. This is OBS. Um, can you guys see this? I'm not sure because it's gonna show everything that I'm looking at, so I can't actually look at the chat or OBS. See if it's working. Actually, wait. Let me just hide OBS quickly. It's okay, Arku. Hide OBS from screen capture. There we go. Apply. Okay. There we go. Here we are. So this is this. So essentially, CapCut, you put whatever files you have, which you can get from recording. Personally, I use OBS to record. OBS is a little complicated, but you'll figure it out. And then you essentially put your files in, you drag them on, get your stuff. Here's a video I'm saving for a rainy day, which I will edit eventually. But essentially, you put it on, it shows the audio, it shows all of this stuff. You can zoom in over here. Let me see if it's sharing everything properly. It is. And then generally, I just go through, I cut things a little bit by pressing this button. You can press this, it'll delete what was behind. Control Z to redo anything. This mirrors something, you know, there's a bunch of buttons for like undoing. There's all sorts of stuff. You can do like, you can cut it, put in a transition. There's a bunch of transitions here. You know, just click it, you know, go through, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? You can put other files on, you can do kind of whatever you want. It is complicated for me at least. I don't fully know what I'm doing. Straight up, I'm not very experienced with it, but you could change the audio, you can change the speed, you could put animations on, like you could change how big the thing is, you can add other files on and stuff. Like, but yeah, stuff like that. Has anyone tested in it? No, because he's not attainable and he's subject to change apparently, so no one has him yet on a test server. Surprising, but that's just how it goes. One of the best live reactions ever. I left. I could not. Wait 1 second. Yeah. Like I was so upset. Like I'm happy for you, but also I was so upset. Subject to change. He's not fully finished. That's like a placeholder thing. Yeah, he's getting tweaks still. A little bit. Yeah. If Warteps is still in here, send me the PayPal or whatever transfer thing you're able to use, and then I'll post it in here. But I will be ending stream soon, so worst case I'll just promote it next stream, because I think it would be, or I'll send it to Mike because I think it would be sick to get you a cool mic. That would be like a really fun community thing to do. Dolores skin is ridiculous. I love the Dolores skin. It's so cool. You know, I like it. Illegal, right? Yeah, yeah. You don't have any, unfortunately. Maybe in the future. Yeah, no problem, man. If you ever got one, you know where to find me. I'm pretty much always on Discord or do whatever. Maybe Sassy will donate $5 to the helping more tips out fund. But yeah, I would use Pixar. It's free. It's a website. You don't need to download anything. All you gotta do is you gotta put your assets in there, kind of put whatever text, and figure it out. Personally, I would use a different text because this text is a little blocky. It's more of my style, but honestly, just find out what works for you. Tinker around, do your best. That's all that matters. Personally, I just wouldn't use other people's thumbnails because I know you're probably just looking up like Watcher of Realms, Abraka, Iovar, but then you're finding like other people's. So I get there's a bit of a mix up, but I would just do your best to grow independently. You know what I mean? Whereas background fights, what do you mean? I haven't opened the game yet, nor will I tonight. I'm done. I'm done tonight. Actually, wait. I need to make a thumbnail for Ugh. Okay, guys, we're making a thumbnail. Welcome to Destin's course on thumbnail making. So, what I am doing is no Valk, no Comet, Curate 4, Stage 6. So, what you need to do is figure out a background. I don't know what background to use. Does anyone have any suggestions? What you could do also is find inspiration. Here, let me turn the music back on. Permanent background. Interesting. More campaign levels? Yeah, they said they were releasing campaign 2. You've made your thumbnails gank resistance, but watch that me make a thumbnail. Yeah, we're gonna make a Destin thumbnail really quick. What I like to do if Gear Raid 4. And this is, I'm not like directly taking it, but I'm looking for a bit of inspiration because I don't know what background to use. So I'm just gonna say this. Fastidious has a specific background style he likes to use. If you look at Fastidious's videos, he uses the same background for like half of his things. And I'm not sure if most people notice, but that's just how it is. My browser is slow. You guys are gonna have to deal with a slow browser. But as you can see, he uses this tree background. He uses it 3 videos in a row, including this one and this one. You know, he uses the same background for everyone. And I've kind of started doing that a little bit. I'm restarting my browser. I can't do it. I can't do this. Just put googly eye on every champ in the thumbnails. I should. I just keep forgetting. Do our Odyssey before you send friend hearts. Oh yeah. People, make sure to do your Odyssey before you do any content at all. Create new. This, and then we're going back here. So what I like to use for stream music is I use stuff from the relaxed movement. Also, go watch Mike's video when it launches. He always premieres it when I'm sleeping, and it makes me sad, but I get it. Yeah, so I use this because it's fully copyright free in every way, and yeah. But anyways, so you can look for inspiration. Fastidious usually has good stuff, but Gear Raid 4. And then I like to look for the background. You know how it is. Like, most people use the stage. I use the stage. You know, we got this sort of thing. This is how I do it. You know, I tend to just take a picture of the stage layout. But I don't want to open the game right now, so. Ooh, there's a hall. This is actually a really good idea. This is obviously amazing to do. So that's kind of what I've learned, is this stuff is what people are usually using. But yeah, you love reverse engineering other people's thumbnails or getting inspiration. How you make the rerun so fast? Yeah, that makes sense. Still can't get one, so it's like 45 minutes for you. What do you mean? Well, I'm probably gonna watch a show in a bit. And also, there's this friend I had who I haven't talked to in like a year because something happened to them. And like we fell out of contact, and they just messaged me back. So, like, not back. I mean, they came out of nowhere and like are back. So I would like to talk to them after this. That's kind of why I wanted to end the stream early. A little bit of a personal destiny moment for y'all. If you had free time, you'd love to be a CC. You'll get so many gems, Sassy. Sassy, you would have like double the gems if you were a content creator. Like, if you milk it. Milking, by the way, is you make shorts and you cross post on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and that sort of stuff. Ooh, War Tips is out here making new thumbnails. So don't change every thumbnail that is taken, because I would like to make that fun video. Second. Yeah, pretty good. So for everyone watching, he essentially took the thumbnail, he put down the asset, and then he put some text on top. I really like this text. I think that text is great. I would maybe look up how to gradient it, how to do gradients, because I still am learning how to do gradients because I only did them recently. It's where the color will change halfway through. I think that would elevate this. And also what I would do is, you know, the assets. One second. You know the assets folder that were sent? If you're in the content folder, just go to the assets and then look up Yovar. And then you'll get, oh no, not down. Why do I even have that? But yeah, just go over to the Watch of Realms thing that's shared and you can download it. It's a fairly big file, so if you don't have a lot of space, it will be a little bit much. As you can see, 36 megabytes. But I would just put that instead somewhere, and then that'll elevate it even more. Double for Sassy is crazy. Yeah, maybe it's more like 30-50%. But if you milk it, you'll get double. You can milk it. Wuthering Waves coming soon? Yeah, it's in a day. It's gonna be crazy. Fasty made the devs change the Dolores jiggle physics? Aw. That's the worst thing Fasty has ever done. You're gonna ruin my video? No! No, I gotta make it soon! Diddy's life is getting ransacked. Yeah, Diddy's... It's so funny what's happening to him. He deserves it. How do you do gradients? You told me, yeah, I know. What happened with the background fights? Apparently they're all background fights now. I don't even know. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, you know, honestly, since I'm lazy, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look through my files and look for that old screenshot. I have so many freaking screenshots. Oh my god. I think my first made those videos a while back. Here we go. Boom. I actually have the assets. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to slightly imitate what Ash did, because I really like how it's just oriented sideways. I think that's really good. I don't think anyone else does that. I really like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of take that influence, you know? Because realistically, no one's done something new ever, right? So you could just kind of take what other people are doing. You know how it is. Maybe I kind of shifted it too much. Then like that. I don't even know. It's good enough, right? I think that looks fine. And then I kind of have a vision of what I want to do. I want to have no Valk, no comment, right? So do I put Valk on? I think I should. So the PNGs are very big. That's why they're so hard on your space. Like I have probably 2 gigabytes of just character files. And then I'm going to look up comment, which I have in my files because I've done it before. And then I put this on and this go. Right. Obviously this is not going to be great, but yeah. You used the image in the thumbnail for tomorrow. Had to take his swords off. Rip. Yeah, I'm teaching. Oh yeah, I should probably go soon, but yeah. Put them upside down with XD eyes. Upside down? That's actually a great idea. Let's see. The reason why Valk is kind of rough to do. What, like this, Mike? Mike, like this? What is happening? This is so bad. Look at this. It's so terrible. I kind of love it though. And then, you know, you could put your thing down and then it's like stage 6. No Valk. I hate how it starts black. I don't know. I'm using something kind of stuff. And then no Comet. I use a specific font. It's just what I like to use. Simple. And then you just gotta format it properly. You know how it is. It's a little scuffed, but I'll fix it later off stream. This is just kind of like the start of it, you know? Once you have everything in, you know what I mean? Pretend this is actually nice and not a rough draft that looks bad. Mike, should I move this like that? What? Mike, this is a terrible idea. It's so cool. I will, don't worry. But yeah, so then I go over here to the text, you know, put it in whatever color. I'll do white for now, and then no Valk. Valk to me feels like a blue. And then Comet to me feels like an orange. I will change it, obviously. But like, you know, we got all of this going. And then what you could do is you put shadow around it. Personally, I like to do shadow like this. But you can also, like, kind of move it closer, move it further, you know what I mean. Change the direction and everything. This is just what I do as like a basic thumbnail maker who doesn't really know what he's doing, but is trying. And then Mike told me that there was a gradient button on the top, which there is, and I didn't know that for the longest time. So essentially they have a lot of preset gradients, or you can make your own. Something like this, you know, you make it, you can move it, and then it'll make it different. I can like kind of change the color to be a bit brighter or more clear. Like here, I can kind of go like that. You know, no Valk. Whoa. I don't know if that's the color I'll go with, but that is a color that I could go with. And then Comet. I love this shade. This is like one of my favorite shades. This is what I used for the init video, and I love this shade of color. It's so nice. You know what I mean? And then boom. Thumbnail. And then we do X's, which I have red X. Go. Also, you can lock everything if you don't want it to be movable. I don't, so then we go like this. Lock everything. And then we do the contrast after, but I'll do that afterwards. So boom. Got that, right? And then we can bring these down a lot. This is so scuffed. I will be fixing this later, but this is just like a rudimentary explanation. Boom. And then X is there. It looks so bad. I will be fixing it later. But you know, you do the X's, whatever the heck. Also, you can move the layers to which one you want to go higher. And then we do the contrast or whatever. You know what I mean? Fasty, for anyone who doesn't know. Yeah, to anyone who doesn't know, fast actually dials up the contrast to an insane amount that's like absurd. Which is interesting. Pivot their heads outward. Nah, I like how terrible this is. It's so terrible. The names are on the wrong side. I know. That's why. That's intentional, man. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mask it. So over here, you remove from the mask, draw it, and then I'm essentially just gonna draw around the comment one because the layer is selected. Boom, gone. And then we're gonna go comet. We're going to, what you could do with this is, you select your layer and then it'll auto do it for you. You could auto adjust, auto pop, you know how it is. Or alternatively, you could do it yourself, like up the contrast a ton, you know, like a little bit of brightness, you know, like stuff like that. You could change it like that is so cursed. Yeah. Valk is a little odd to do, especially since she's hanging from the ceiling. But usually I like to dial down the shadows, slightly raise the brightness and highlights, but not very much, and then the contrast, and then I just kind of fiddle with it. You could also put drop shadow or outer glows. This is an outer glow, you know, like that. You do this, you could lower the size, feather it so that it's less firm, and then you could like change it. However, I'm not going to do that now though. That will be for later when I actually put this together. So, like, then you could do the drop shadow, which is like this. You know, you could blur it, you could offset it, stuff like that, and it works. So that's kind of how you do that. Already, it looks fine. It's not perfect, but it looks fine. Spider Valk does whatever a Spider Valk can. Hope we kept 5 epics. Oh, I did. Actually, you know what? I'll quickly get. Oh wait, no. It's Punch's account. Okay, nah, I'm not gonna launch the game. I'll do it on my phone later. I will update it now though. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna go too. Thank you everyone for staying. I'm surprised 20 people stayed to watch me ramble, do random stuff that doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with the Odyssey event. It's not gonna be content at all. I've already milked that event like 4 videos, 3 videos maybe. I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna go get rest. So thank you guys for tuning in, man. It's like 1 now, so I'm gonna go probably watch a show. There's a show which I'm watching for nostalgia, and also because it's really solid. It's called it sounds a little insane, but it's called Green Eggs and Ham, and it's kind of, the animation's so nice. I don't know. I watched the first season like 4 years ago or so. It came out like 2019, and I really enjoyed it. The intro song's a bit cringy, but I really like the writing in it, but it is kind of still a kids show. But they made a second season 2 years ago, so yeah. Stay for me, not the leaks. Oh, I appreciate that. I do get a couple of comments that are like, I came for the leaks, stayed for the chaoticness. So I do appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna go in a second. Feels like the rare drop rate for gold farming is increased too. That's nice. Ooh, nice. You might need to pull a little. Oof. Sassy, just use rares to fuse your epics. Yeah. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream and go AFK and watch it. You know, you could do that too. feed me money. I'm kidding. I don't make that much money off of my streams. I do streams for fun. Sure you have enough summons to pull Sassy? Yeah, he's not gonna get Dahlia. He only has 3,500 rare shards and 200k gems. That's not enough.